We're making it just for you. We're going to be with you till 10 o'clock this morning with Weller Does Delmarva. Now, if you're watching on Cozy TV, that's good. If you have to get up and go, you can listen to it on Delaware 105.9, and you can also watch it later at WellerDoesDelmarva.com, or you can watch it at Jim Weller's Facebook page. So anyway, good morning to you. Going to take a quick commercial break, and then I'm going to talk to Colin Walls about Walls Service Center. Here we go. Hey everybody, Jim Weller here. I want to tell you about a brand of trailer we sell that's called Diamond Cargo. Now, we sell many brands. This is just one, but this one here is kind of the elite of the elite. Very well built trailer, very well constructed, great warranty. We've sold them for years. They do a great job. First of all, they come with a V-nose, and they come with a V-nose standard. Notice it's got ATP aluminum up the front of the V. Nice, full 24-inch stone guard. Check out this side door, okay? Most of your trailers have a different kind of a hinge. This has a real nice aluminum hinge. It's a one-piece door, and it also has a flush lock. I'm sorry, you can see it right there, a flush lock, and it comes with a deadbolt, which you might not be able to see, but it's kind of nice. It's a little more secure than normal, so real nice looking clean side door. They come in many different colors. When you get into the inside, it's got 3/8 plywood walls, 16-inch on center. Some brands are only 24-inch on center, and some brands are only Luan. So this one here has it all. Your interior height on this trailer is taller than normal. It's 75 inches tall inside, standard. That's 6'3". Some brands are only 5'6", some are only 6 foot. This one here is 6'3", and them 3 inches, they make a difference. Take a look at the ramp door. It comes down, it's spring assisted, and it even comes with a flap. Just another little added feature, especially if you're using a hand cart. You know, can you imagine what this trailer would be like without the flap? There's what you got. So anyway, it's a 6x12, 75 inches tall, 12 feet of floor, plus the V-nose. A lot of features, all for one money. LED lights, I think I forgot to mention that, I'm not sure. But it has flow-through sidewall vents. It's even got a 12-volt interior light, and we got them at Weller's in Bridgeville. So the bottom line is, look, if you want a trailer that's not built like this, we have it. If you want a trailer that's built like this, we have it. If you want a trailer, all we need you to do is give us a call, 337-8228, Wellers.com. Come see me, call me, tell your friends, but let's do some business and let's get together. Thank you. Bye-bye. All right, everybody, we've got trailers, new, used, open and closed, a little bit of everything. But we're going to jump right into talking to Colin Walls about Walls Service Center, downtown Milford. Colin's all dressed up. What is going on today?
Well, we've got some training to do today, so I'm going to go
like
to
physical
training.
Fitness training?
Physical fitness training, and I usually dress up for that, so that way I look like I'm the least prepared to do it.
Especially in warmer weather.
That's right. I want to be the least prepared, and maybe they won't call on me.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking anyway.
Well, looks like this guy doesn't want to work up a sweat.
Exactly.
All right. No, you constantly training, ongoing training.
Right. Yeah, we do.
Really?
Yeah, Walls Service Center,
you
we're
do.
training. We do training, whether it's for the technicians or whether it's for, this is more like a management type training. So we're going to go to that. Colin and my son's going to it. I'm going to it. And Tracy, the office manager, is going to it.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Well, I like the fact that, you're a fourth generation business, but you're always continually upgrading your staff, your knowledge, the things you know, the services you offer. You're always progressing. In other words, you're not just staying still.
There's a lot of competition out there, and we need to stand out from everybody else, and we need to give our customers the best benefit, the best bang for their buck, or the best value.
Right, the best value.
And the more we know, the more knowledge we have of what's best in the industry, then it's better for our customers.
Yep, and I like that. And you're close to your customers. You're an owner-operated business,
right.
So you're right there. If somebody wants to talk to Colin Walls, there's going to be a time you'll catch him there and be able to talk to him. So today you're closed for training.
Yeah, we closed the shop today because none of the management staff will be able to be there.
Correct.
So yeah,
and then you're right back at it Monday morning, 7:30.
7:30 Monday morning. Yep.
All right.
Yep.
So people could drop something off today or over the weekend if they want.
If they want to drop a car off, the key drops right there in the front door. Yes, and you can drop your keys in there, put a note on them, or you could just call us first thing Monday morning. That's fine. And
you'll get them taken care
it's
of.
that simple. So, Walls Service Center, we're going to do a lot of AC work this coming week. We've got it scheduled out. All these 3 warm days that we had this week, man, people were
remembering it didn't work last year.
That's right. I
Yeah.
remember
I
now.
want that ice cold refrigeration.
I thought it would fix itself over
Correct.
the winter. It
Reset.
did not. Right.
Yep, didn't reset.
No, it didn't. So maybe
right.
they thought when they went to heat and then came back, it's kind of
Right,
like
it
shutting the computer off and restarting it. It's
So
not.
if they give you a call, or just stop in, or just drop it off, you'll get them figured out and taken care of somehow.
Yep. If you want to schedule an appointment, the best way to reach us is to give us a call at 422-8110. Also, wallservicecenter.com on the web. You can actually schedule an appointment right there if you want.
Oh, that's right.
And or you could just stop in 220 Northeast Front Street, downtown Milford, right across from Abbott's Grill, next to Bicentennial Park. And I went to the Riverwalk. It comes right up next to us there in the Bicentennial Park
I
this
seen you
past
walking
week.
around with the boys. You said there's a
Third
bocce
Thursday.
ball.
There's a bocce ball court in the.
I've played bocce ball.
Have you?
Yeah,
Man,
it's.
do you
it's-
have your own ball? Your own bocce ball?
No. Oh, well, we have a set at home, so I actually do have my.
You don't have your own though in its
No,
own
like
case.
people bring
and-
their own pool cue. They
an
bring
own
their own
bowling
bocce ball.
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
they're
when
pretty
you know
serious.
you've got a serious bocce ball player
Yeah.
that you're going to be playing
Yeah,
against.
and when they're polishing them,
That's right.
you know what I mean. In other words, so
Putting the
All right.
special sauce on them.
Putting the special sauce on them. We're coming on the radio. So good morning to the radio crowd, Delaware 105.9. Good morning to everybody. If you're riding and listening and so on, don't look at your screen. This show is actually also on TV. It's on My Cozy TV, but don't look at the screen of your radio because at the moment, the equipment that it takes to play this in your car, we have not yet purchased. It's a little expensive, but anyway, we'd have to install it in everybody's car, I think. So anyway, you're listening to Jim Weller. Weller Does Delmarva. We've got an action-packed show for you this morning. We're going to be on the radio till 9 o'clock. We're going to be on TV and Facebook till 10 o'clock, and we've got a lineup of guests. I've actually got a young man sitting in here now who I'm going to talk to in just a few minutes with the last name of Weller. I recently met him, and I'm like, what's it like to have the same last name of two people in Sussex County? You know, because there's a lot of Smiths and Yoders and Schwarzentroopers and Ritters and everything else, but I don't think there's a lot of Wellers. So this is somebody I'm going to talk to. How's it been? Has it been great? Has it been rough? You know, and so on. So, were you getting ready to say something?
Nope.
How's
I'm
that
just
gum
listening.
over there?
It's very good.
Okay, that's Brooks Ritter. He's enjoying some gum today. What brand is it?
Oh, Eclipse.
Eclipse. Oh, that's what I was getting ready to say. Eclipse. Okay.
Spearmint flavored.
Spearmint.
Yeah.
All right.
Buy it by the case.
You buy it by the case. Weller's probably buys it, and I don't even know it. It's in the supply closet. All right. Well, anyway, good morning to everybody, and you are watching and listening to Weller Does Delmarva. First thing I want to do is remind you, because this supply is dwindling. Jerry Santoro, Jerry's Lawn Care, clears lots, and he's got this machine that makes mulch. It's amazing. So, and it double shreds it somehow. I don't know if he puts it back in there and shreds it again or whatever, but he's got this double shredded mulch, and it's really nice. My wife bought a trailer full of it, and well, she only bought 10 yards. That's not even a full trailer, and he brought it and delivered it and dumped it right there where she wanted it, and now she's just a steady spreading it. But anyway, it's called double shredded natural hardwood mulch. Okay, no chemicals. That's kind of a good thing, and it's dark brown and it's cheap. $15 a yard. $15 a yard. And listen, here's where the deal gets even better. If you buy 5 yards or more, 5 yards is $75. 5 yards or more, he will deliver it for free. Now, he doesn't spread it for you, he just dumps it. But anyway, 5 yards or more, delivered free within about 10 miles of Milton. If it's a little further than that, he needs just a little surcharge for some extra gas because that's where it's located in Milton. So you can come pick it up at $15 a yard, or you can have it delivered if you buy 10 yards or more, 5 yards or more. And he can haul up to 18 yards at one time. So if you need some mulch and you want a good deal on it and you don't want to have to go and get it by the bag and strain your back or anything like that, I know somebody that might have got a hernia from doing it here recently. Somebody we all know, he went and got 3 loads of mulch himself and then had emergency hernia surgery.
Wow.
Okay? So I don't know if the mulch caused it or not. But anyway, if you don't want to be bothered with hauling your own mulch and you just want to come home and there it is dumped, one big pile, and you can spread it yourself at your leisure, he can help you out. So it's Jerry Santoro. Supply is limited. He is running out of this. Phone number 363-6025. 363-6025. This is a limited time offer. Double shredded natural hardwood mulch, no chemicals, dark brown, $15 a yard, 5 yards or more, delivered free within 10 miles of Milton. Small surcharge if it's a little bit further. If you need any other things that Jerry Santoro does, from lawn care to irrigation systems to pavers to whatever, you give him a call. Estimates are free. He's a real good guy. 363-6025. 363-6025. I'm going to ask Zach to come on over if you would. My next guest is a young man from, I don't know where he's from, so I know he's from Sussex County. So I'm going to start off. We're going to take a picture here, Zach. Let's shake hands just for the heck of it. And here we go. All right, folks, we paused for the picture. A moment of silence. All right, so anyway, that was expensive. So anyway, Zach, talk right into the mic, and you can tilt it down if you need to. And tell me, where are you from?
I'm from Georgetown.
Georgetown.
Good old Georgetown.
All the way over there.
Over there.
Right. Same town as Georgetown Speedway.
Yep.
Okay.
Not a mile away from Georgetown.
Not a
Speedway.
mile away from Speedway,
Yep.
so you can hear it from home.
Oh, yeah.
Can you get any dust from it at home?
No, there's too many houses around.
Too many houses. All right. So anyway, how old are you?
17.
17. And I just reached out to you because I wanted to know, what's it like having the last name of Weller in Sussex County? Has it been a problem? Have you got all my upset customers? Have
No.
they made their way to you?
No, I've never heard any bad complaints, but I've had a lot of questions if I was related to you or
Oh, really?
you were related to me.
Okay.
But that was pretty much 12 years full of that question.
Wow. All right. So how do you answer all that?
I say I wish.
Oh, you may not wish.
I wish.
You wouldn't want to inherit any of this debt, so you may not want to wish. But so you weren't adopted or anything, were you?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. Well, crazy story. I was adopted, so my birth name was not Weller.
What was your birth name?
Jerry Rhetoric.
Retort.
Jerry Rhetoric was my birth name. So I actually was adopted by some people in Milford named Weller. So my name didn't even start out being Weller. But anyway, so you just graduated high school?
Yep. Yesterday was my last day.
And how do you feel about that?
I don't know. I don't think I've really realized it yet. I don't think I know what's coming, but I think I'm
Did you
prepared.
enjoy school?
Yeah, I enjoyed it for the most part. It was challenging, but my last year was definitely my easiest.
Okay. And did you attend frequently? Did you miss a lot of school?
No, I didn't really miss a lot.
Did you skip school a lot or anything?
You're trying to get me on trouble on TV. Oh no, I mean,
you might have just had a cold now and then.
yeah, it was just
Or hay fever.
a few coughs or.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you, my school days, this is terrible. My dad's name was Jim Weller. The minute I figured out I could sign them excuses just as well as he could, man, I was out of there. I used to pay people to do my school. It was terrible. I was a terrible student. Terrible. I just wanted to go to work.
Yep.
That's all I wanted to do. So, man, to be, how old are you, 17, 18?
I'll be 18 July 12th.
Wow. Be 17 years old.
Yep.
Wow.
Youngest one out of the group too.
Are you really?
Yep, youngest one out of the group.
Out of your whole high school group?
Not the very, very youngest, but
Okay.
close. I'm in
Really?
that group. Yep.
Isn't that something? So you graduated already, or is the ceremony
No,
done? Or
graduation is the 31st.
okay, all right. And then, are you taking a trip? Or are you going to Disney World after graduation or anything? Or are you just hammer down?
Just hammer down.
All right. And you have a job already?
Yep.
Have you had it for a while?
Yeah, I've had it for about a month now.
Okay.
So
And you went and got it, or did they come to you?
both. A little
Oh,
bit of
really?
both. Yeah,
Okay.
we just talked
Knew
about
each
it.
other.
Yeah.
All right.
He builds my motors for racing, so
Oh, what kind of racing?
dirt racing.
Dirt racing.
Yeah.
All right. Circle track.
Yep.
Okay. And where do you race?
Delmore and Georgetown.
Delmar and Georgetown. But did you just race last night somewhere?
Yeah, last night we raced at Trailway Speedway up in PA. Hanover, PA.
Did you just drive home last night and then get up early this
Yeah,
morning?
we just got home probably close to 3 this morning,
Okay.
so
All right. So you got plenty of sleep.
plenty,
Plenty.
as much
All
as I
right.
needed.
As much as you needed. So what's your mom and dad do?
Dad works for the DSWA
Okay.
and also he has a power washing business,
I
preferred
saw
power
that.
washing and cleaning.
Yeah. So what's he power wash?
Houses, truck fleets,
Okay.
you name it, he does it.
All right.
Um,
So he's a busy man too.
Yep. My stepmom, she has the cleaning part of the business.
Okay.
And then my mom, she has a daycare, in-home
Really?
daycare. Yep.
Well, your family is quite workers.
Yep.
I like that. Must go with the name Weller. Workers. Get it done.
Get it done.
Wow. So you drive a stock car.
Yep.
How long you been doing that?
I raced go-karts for a while when I was younger.
Okay.
I can't remember how old I was when I started.
well, when you
but
went from go-karts, did you go to a different kind of a stock car
Yeah,
or right to what you're into?
I raced go-karts at Middle Ford a little bit, Mardella and Delmar.
Okay.
And then I ended up getting out of go-karts and getting into mod lights at Middle Ford.
Okay. Open wheel.
Yep.
Okay.
For a few years.
Did you ever flip?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I've
Like
had
more than once.
Oh yeah. I've had my fair share.
Huh. They call that ring your bell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wake up.
Did you get any dents in your helmet or anything?
No, but in my
Okay.
not my head either. It's pretty hard.
Okay.
That must go with the Weller thing too. I
It
don't know.
might. I hope you don't go bald. Your dad's got a full head of hair, though, don't he?
Oh yeah, he's got thick
Okay.
head of hair.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right. So anyway, what was it? Mod lights first.
Yep. Well,
Okay.
it was go-karts.
Mod
Then we went to
lights.
mod lights, and then we started racing crate cars at Delmar.
Okay. The late model crate car.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
And I think that was for 4 years.
Okay.
And then we moved up, and now we're running 358.
Okay.
So-
Bigger engine.
Oh yeah.
Okay. A lot more horsepower.
More
What was
than
that?
I'm used to.
Huh?
More than what I'm used to.
More than what you're used
Oh,
to.
yeah.
Okay. So you really have to throttle yourself back.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. And you raced recently on a Monday night, last Monday night,
Yep.
down at Georgetown.
Yep.
Okay. How'd you finish there?
I can't remember exactly what position I finished. I don't think I ever went up there and checked, but
Okay.
it was all right. We were just out there learning, having fun. Just
Okay. This is a
new-
big car.
Yeah, new car, new everything. So we're just kind of playing it by the book and
Okay.
seeing how it goes.
I thought it's a neat color. The car is black,
Mhm.
and is that like a lime green?
I don't honestly. I couldn't tell you. I just I went up to Adart to Matt Mariner and I told him to do his thing and I showed him a little picture of what I wanted to look like and he said I got you.
Really? And that was that.
And that was that.
You didn't approve it or anything?
Nope.
Okay. You
I mean he showed me previews, but
Okay.
I mean I trust him. He knows what he's doing.
Okay. It looks real good. Looks real good. So your dad's very involved.
Yep. He's
Okay.
very involved. Very.
And do you have brothers or sisters?
Yeah, I've got two sisters, Caitlin and Ashley.
Okay.
But I don't have any brothers. I've got a stepbrother, Todd,
Okay.
and a stepsister, Megan.
Okay. So do the sisters want to race?
No.
Oh no.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Nah, I
No
don't-
interest at
I
all.
don't- I mean, they like going, but I don't think they'd race. so.
Okay. All right. Just checking. All right. So what's your plans? What's your dreams?
Well, I'm living it.
Okay.
Actually, it's kind of all I really wanted to do was race and travel with Dad and go do stuff with Dad and race a little bit more.
Really?
We're doing it. So
Okay. Well, good. Well, good. So what are you did you share with me what your job plans or right now you just gonna are you going to college?
nope.
Any
No
special
college.
reason?
Well, I'm thinking soon I want to take over the family business of power washing
Okay.
and kind of make it bigger and go on with that. So
All right.
we'll see how that goes.
So what do you guys power wash at nights and weekends and
Well, with where Dad works, he gets off a decent amount. So like on his days off and stuff,
Okay.
we'll go
Okay,
power
'cause
wash
what
here
you
and
do
there.
is
and-
done by schedule anyway.
Yeah, and we do Blue Hen trash trucks every other Sunday
really?
and Blue Hen Organics. Yep,
Okay, that's a good company, isn't it?
yep.
All right.
Keep us
Well, you
busy.
want to give the phone number in case somebody wants power washing done?
Dad is for the power washing 302-245-9261.
245-9261.
Yep.
And that's I forgot the name of it.
Preferred power washing and
Preferred
cleaning.
power washing and cleaning.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, and you by cleaning, do you mean cleaning houses or do
Yep.
you
And like cleaning houses, like inside.
Okay,
Yep.
okay. That's what you meant by the cleaning side
Yep.
of things. Okay.
Yeah, she does the whole 9 yards.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. All you need to do now is do landscaping. You got it all covered.
I've got it all covered. I can
So,
do it all.
All right. All right. Anything else? Anything you want to put a plug in for? Who are some of your advertisers?
Sponsors.
I guess I call
Sponsors.
them. That's funny.
Same
I call
thing.
them advertisers.
Same
In other
thing.
words, it's
Same
sponsors.
thing. So we got DTM Motorsports, Dane the Man, Dane Fiedler.
Okay.
That's my motor guy. It's also who I work for at the marina.
Okay. All right.
We
What
got
marina?
Love Creek Marina.
Okay. Does he
So-
own it?
No, he doesn't
Operate it?
own it. He just operates it.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So Love
So-
Creek Marina,
And then I've got my mom, Little Bears Daycare.
Little Bears Daycare. Okay.
My dad and my stepmom, Preferred Power Washing and Cleaning.
Okay.
And then,
Ad Art.
yeah, Adart.
Is that about it?
That's about it. Really don't have too much behind us.
All right. Are you looking for more sponsors?
Sure.
Sure.
It's always
No
open.
kidding. All right. All right. Space for rent, more or less.
Yes.
Advertising for rent.
Space for rent.
Okay.
Also, I do have Lou Johnson too. He's helped us out a lot.
Okay.
A lot,
Lou's
a
been
lot.
very
Yep.
involved in stock car
Yes.
racing, hadn't he?
Yes, and
I think
he's-
he's helped a lot of people.
Yes, he's helped us out from day one, and he's always put me on his shoulders and took me wherever I needed to go, and always did
Wow.
what I needed. So he's always been there for me. So
Okay. Well, good. All right. Well, I'm going to thank you for coming over. Anything else you want to say, or Ed? You got a girlfriend?
yeah, I got a girlfriend.
You want to give a shout out to her?
Yeah, shout out to Caitlin. I love you, and I'll see you later.
Okay. It's a bold man say I love you right there on the
Yeah,
on
that's what
that.
it takes.
All right. Yep. Keep her happy.
I'll try.
All right. Anything else?
That's it. Thank you for having me on
Well, thanks
and
for
inviting
coming.
me.
I
It
thought
a great
this was
show.
good. All right. Well, I'm going to give you a Weller Does Delmarva mug. I'm
Sweet,
going to give you a Weller's discount card,
sweet.
and then you can take one of the cards. And I'm going to thank you very much, Zach.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks
Good
for having
job.
me. Thank
Good
you.
job. All right, everybody. That's Zach Weller. Now think about it. 17 years old. Got a plan. Works. Races a car. I like it. So good job. I'm proud of you. Very good. And he has to run around with the last name Weller, which can be good and not so good. But he's only experienced good, so that's good. He doesn't have any upset customers. So that's why I didn't let her my new truck. I'm flying. What's it called? I'm keeping a
Below
low
the radar.
profile over in the fast lane. All right, Barry has arrived. Mr. Barry from Dry Zone. So what's next? Brandon, are you going to talk to me a little bit? Can I talk about the Duck Inn Car Wash for just a minute?
I think it's a great idea.
Really nice place. We're getting our vehicles clean there. Been dealing with them for a long time. 2 locations, Milford and Seaford. A lot of people I know deal with them and very happy with them. They have a variety of different car washes. So, if you're busy and you just, or the farmer plowed the field near your house and it's now dirty or covered with pollen or whatever, you can go to the Duck Inn Car Wash and you just simply duck in and duck out. What's it like? You're the guy who goes for me.
Yeah, it's
So how
very
is it?
simple.
Is it strenuous? Is
No, no,
Big
you just.
long lines, or what's it like?
I mean, there have been some long lines, but it's
Okay.
typically, it's been
How
raining
long
for
do
3 or
they?
4
How long
days.
have you waited in line?
Longest I've ever waited there has been about 15 minutes.
Okay,
So it's not.
and they're
they,
just moving them through.
They're moving them through. They've got a system down pat where from the girl that comes out and checks in your car to the people that pull it through to the people that dry it and wipe it down and everything. It's just,
It's like a little team just jumps right on.
oh
it.
yeah.
Because I've noticed when they're going through the machine washing it, there's people inside there, just steady doing stuff.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, and then they bring it out and they open the doors and wipe it down and vacuum everything.
Yeah,
and
they
so
do a
on.
real good job.
real good job. Do you get your vehicle clean there?
Yeah, I
Do you
do.
take your wife's car there?
Every once in a while.
Maybe I'll do it more often. All right, Duck Inn Car Wash, Milford and Seaford. In Milford, it's right behind the Wawa and right behind the Dairy Queen. So you got a couple choices of where you could go there. And then down in Seaford, it's right there on the highway. I use it a lot. DuckInCarWash.com, Milford and Seaford. 2 Facebook pages, so like them both while you're at it. Just take the time to do it now. Look up the Duck Inn Car Wash in Seaford, the Duck Inn Car Wash in Milford. Open 7 days a week. 6 days, 8 to 5, Monday through Saturday, and then Sunday, 9 to 4. Family owned and operated, good business. Garrett Greer and his team do a good job. They got a loyalty promotion. Hey, tell me about that. Didn't you just tell me I'm up for a free car wash now?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
every so many car washes, you get one free.
Yeah, your 13th car wash, you
get
get
it
one
free.
free. Yep.
That's that VIP program
Yes.
or frequent? Okay. And I don't even have to bring the card anymore.
No, it's if
All
it's the
done by
same
the tag
vehicle, it's
number.
all done by the tag.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm ready for a free car wash. So I'm
Nice.
excited about that. Huh?
Nice.
We should video that. That'll be the free one. Okay. So anyway, duckincarwash.com, Milford and Seaford, check them out. Now, Brandon Ritter, you're going to be in sales today.
Yes, sir.
We have had sheds coming and going.
Yes, we have. It's been
Like, man,
amazing.
it is.
The amount of sheds that we are selling.
People use sheds for many things, though. Get their lawnmower in and out.
I've heard some crazy
four-wheelers.
stories.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Family members.
Yeah, family
Let's
members.
not go there. All right.
All kinds of stuff. We just had a gazebo for display dropped off
A gazebo?
yesterday. Gazebo.
Is it a vinyl one?
It is.
No kidding.
Yep.
Okay. Is it sold, or can we show it?
No,
to
no,
people?
we can show it, but we
Okay.
can sell it too. So if you want to buy the one we have on display,
And
we can
if
do
somebody buys something from stock, it's delivered usually within the week,
that. Usually, yep.
sometimes within a day or two.
Yeah, yeah.
All
I
right,
mean,
that's been huge.
It has
been
been.
huge. So anyway, what do you want to talk about?
well, we have some Works products that are on sale.
We're selling out
right
of them
now.
now.
We are
Got any of them
dwindling down.
blowers left? What do you? Did you have a certain thing you want to mention?
I did because
Okay.
it's the last one, and I want to get rid of it.
What is it?
Let me show you.
Okay. He's going to get it, everybody. These are Works products. Oh, yeah, right. Last time it hit Colin.
There's no string on this
Oh,
to
look
come
at that
flying
little
at you.
thing. Isn't that kind of cute?
So
What is
this
that?
It's a
For nose
miniature.
air?
It is
Yeah. Show us how it works, Brandon.
for Sasquatch.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Is it dead?
I think it might be dead. Oh, there we go.
Watch your fingers.
I wasn't pushing the right button.
I can see that. It has all kinds of safety features.
So this is
Sure,
for
it's a
trimming
little-
your hair.
Yeah.
No, it's just a miniature hedge trimmer for,
Like around your shrubs or
Yeah,
plants. And
get
so
a real
you don't want
tight
to cut
spot.
all your plants down.
All right.
Your bonsai tree.
Your bonsai tree.
There you
yeah.
go.
I use it with the money tree. Because I don't want to nick that thing. I don't want anything to happen to that tree. So I keep all the weeds around it. I don't even let people touch it. So anyway, what's that? About 70, 80 bucks?
Typically, that's what they run.
Okay.
However, known
This
for
is our
Wellers.
display model.
This is our display. It's the
How many
last
you
one
got?
we have.
How many left?
One.
Really?
Last one.
The last one. These boys are wanting to clear the shelves in the showroom. They got
We
new
are.
stuff they want to buy. All
So-
right. So normally 70 or 80 bucks. What are we going to sell that thing for?
$37.50
With the battery?
with the cord to charge the
Okay.
the machine.
You're
There
leaving
is
the
no
battery in it?
We're gonna leave the battery in it, as you can see. It's,
How much did
it's
you
sealed.
say?
$37.50.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That's a handy little thing.
It's 3.6 volt,
Okay. Very
so it's
powerful.
got a little bit of power to it. So
Okay. All right.
Well, yeah.
$37.50.
we want it gone by
About
1
half the
o'clock
normal
today.
price.
Yeah,
Yeah. Somebody's making money on that deal.
they are.
That's
It's
where
not
it's
me.
at. We're gonna be able to go to lunch after that one. All right, $37.50. But all of our Works products, basically, we're not going to keep selling them.
Right.
So we've just cut the prices, and we just want to move them on. They all come with a warranty and everything.
Right.
They're brand new. We charge them up and let people touch them and
Right.
feel them and see how they work. I don't think we've ever cut anything with it.
No,
We
no,
just
no.
showed people how it works.
Yep, just been on the
All
show.
right. Anything else?
Then we have a 18 volt hedge trimmer. I think we might
Okay.
have in here. Let me get that.
Oh, here we come. 18-volt hedge trimmer. This here is really good if you got frogs on your driveway. I didn't say that. I didn't say
It's good for the bigger bushes.
Oh wow!
Back that up. Take that out of the video. All right.
Live editing right now.
18-volt
So
hedge
this-
trimmer. You've used these. I've seen you use these.
I
Not
have.
this exact
No.
one, but
I have
all right.
used yours.
Turn her on. It's got headlights.
All right, now this one is dead.
This one is dead. It's officially dead.
This one is
no, it's
officially
not.
dead.
It's not dead.
Oh, hold on.
He still don't know how to. It's got safety features. So children, how old are you?
I'm pushing 10.
Okay, children don't hurt themselves. Brandon does demonstrations all the time. And he recharges the battery and it still don't work. It's because there's a feature there in the handle.
I was trying to get Brooks in trouble because he
You
was
know-
supposed to have them charged up over
Right.
here.
You know what though? What's neat is they do have a lot of safety features. If you're not
They do.
holding it in the right place, it's not going to run.
Right. So you can see I was pulling on the trigger and it wouldn't run. You have to
Yeah.
hold on to the safety feature.
That's
up
why
here.
your hand's not down there near the thing.
Exactly.
All right, what is that? $115?
Now that's what it was on sale for.
Well, it looks like it's $167 at
Yes,
Sears.
yes, they normally
Okay.
go for about $170.
Okay.
We had it at $115 and we just reduced it for quick sell.
How much?
$87.50.
No kidding. All right, we're taking a break from the radio, so thank you, Brandon.
Thank
Our
you.
Works products are on sale. Listen, folks, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back. Here we go. Here we go. Hey everybody, it's Jim Weller from Weller's in Bridgeville, and you've heard that we sell kayaks. Yes, we have the best deal around on kayaks. We've got a brand new kayak with a paddle for, you guessed it, $150. Think about that. A brand new kayak at a used kayak price. And it only has one hole in it, and as you can see, it's right there for you to sit in. So if you're looking for a kayak, you want to get out, get some exercise, enjoy some nature, $150 will get you started. We have many other shapes and sizes at Weller's in Bridgeville. Got a whole showroom full of them. So if you want to take one down off the shelf, sit in it, see what it feels like, we can do that for you too. So we're Weller's Utility Trailers, Route 13 in Bridgeville, 302-337-8228. Check me out on the web. It's wellers.com. But come get one of these kayaks. You can get one for $150, two for $300, or even three for $450. The deals are sweller at Weller's. No sales tax. Come see us today. Thanks a lot. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Car.
All right, kayaks. Man, we've been selling them things. The number that always amazes me, some people buy one and some people buy three. I just never quite get that. It's a his and hers, and I'm going to lend one out. Okay, or a spare, like a spare tire. Colin Walls, Walls Service Center, what is up with you? You're all dressed up today.
I am dressed up,
Well, the big thing,
this is, I don't go to work in these clothes, but, I do dress like this occasionally.
folks, what do you notice about Colin that you don't normally notice today?
Yeah, what do you notice? Yeah.
Something different.
Something different. I actually do have hair. Is that
Yes.
it? Maybe that's what.
No hat today.
No hat.
No hat Saturday.
Right.
All right, so you're going to a seminar.
Going to training.
Training.
Yep, going to a training today, and the shop is actually going to be closed. It's a management training, so
All right.
my son Colin and Tracy, the office manager, and myself will be there.
Excellent.
And we're gonna see what they
Some
have to
management
say.
techniques, and then I'll pick his brain on Monday,
Yeah.
and I'll know what I need to do better.
Right. So
All right.
anyway, if you need AC work done, we are doing lots of air conditioning work, or if you need anything done to your car, but AC seems to be the hot topic right now. Get it, hot topic.
Yep, hot topic.
Yeah, because it's not working. So people are
And
having
it's plenty hot out.
people that are having trouble with it. We're getting lots of calls from them. Whether it's just blowing a little bit warmer, or maybe it just doesn't on those hot days. You notice
Right.
that it's just not quite as
enough.
good as it should
Or you
be.
get 4 or 5 people in that SUV, and you're
Yep.
like,
Yep.
I need some more cooling.
Yep, and that's happens. The SUVs a lot of times have rear air conditioner on,
Yep.
so they actually work on the same system, but
Yes,
they do
they
have
do.
separate components. So anyway, whatever your system is or whatever kind of vehicle is, we can take care of it at Wall Service Center for all your air conditioning needs. You can give us a call 422-8110, wallservicecenter.com on the web. Stop in 220 Northeast Front Street, downtown Milford, and we like for you when you stop in, just say where you heard us from. Say, hey, I saw
Yeah.
you on Jim Weller's show on TV, and I like to even get down to the specific. What time you saw me?
Right, what was I
What did
wearing? Did I have a
say?
hat on or not?
That's right. Yeah.
Right.
Get as specific as you want
Yeah.
about that. So anyway, Wall Service Center 422-8110.
All right, we are back on the radio, everybody. So good morning, good morning, good morning. You are watching and listening to Weller Does Delmarva. Good morning, everybody. So, wow. So anyway, okay. That's true. We have a new timer in here, everybody. So Colin's commercial was 5 seconds short. So now we owe him 5 seconds of more.
I'm just going to bank on it.
You bet. Yeah, stack them up. Stack them up. Right.
I guess
Anyway,
that's the one problem with having the timer.
look at how quick he picked up. That's that management training. Colin Walls supposed to get his time. He got cut 5 seconds short.
You know how much nicer it is for me, though?
I do like this timer. I have to be honest with you. Take a picture of that thing, Brandon. Turn it on if you
Not
would,
having
Brooks.
to have a timer on the computer. Keep an eye on
Right.
that. Be able to show you. It's just seamless now.
Seamless.
Yes.
Can you
seamless.
activate it so we can see it working? This is a timer, so when you're on the show, it will tell you how much time you have left. Who gets 15 minutes?
Mr. Barry?
Mr. Barry. Mr. Barry. Not yet. No, stay down there.
I'm donating my 5 seconds today.
You should stack them up and donate them to a nonprofit and get a receipt.
And it's really nice. Brandon can take another.
It is really nice. I'm going to agree with you. It's kind of neat. Now it seems like everything's longer. Oh, now you can talk to me.
I can talk to you.
Well, hello, Brooks. No, he can give me messages. So, like, say somebody's running late, or Barry got a speeding ticket, or something like that, or the new car he bought at the Ocean City Car Show. He had to stop and show it to somebody. Right. You know what? Now, Bill was bothered that he did that. Barry thought he was supposed to use a credit card, and Bill's like, no, use a check. Right. Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Anyway, Barry picked out a car. I'll let him tell us about it. Dry Zone, his commercial's coming up. Barry's going to tell all about this fancy car he's got his eye on. All right. Do I have anything else to do other than No Nonsense Office Machines?
That's where you're at.
That's where I'm at. Rick Fowler, our good friend, No Nonsense Office Machines. He's looking for a couple helpers. He may have found them by now. I don't know, but I'm going to mention it anyway. But he's got some help wanted positions. But No Nonsense Office Machines is in Georgetown. Family-owned, family-operated business, been around a long time. Rick Fowler and his team do a great job. They sell all types of electronic things, from computers to laptops to copiers to fax machines to gaming systems. They have new, they have used, they have tablets, they have full-blown computer systems, whatever you may need. They work on things. They're honest, they're friendly, they're knowledgeable, their prices are right. They're good people to deal with. I deal with them. I like them. I highly recommend them. You won't be disappointed. But he's also looking for some more employees. He's growing. And every businessman I know pretty much is saying the same thing. I need more help. I'm growing. So help wanted. He's looking for an outside sales rep, customer service rep, same thing in one. Go out and check on customers, make sure everything's okay, see if there's anything they need or that he can do for them or whatever. So if you have an interest in that, you need to stop in and talk to Rick or send his resume or send your resume in. Also, he's looking for an apprentice, somebody he can teach to work on things, and maybe somebody that would run deliveries and run errands and stuff like that. So he's got a couple help wanted positions. If you have any questions or want to know more about it, stop in and talk to Rick. He's 2 miles east of the Circle right there next to Sports at the Beach Complex. Phone number 856-7381, 856-7381. Look him up on Facebook. He's the Richard Fowler there. Plus, they have a No Nonsense Office Machine page on Facebook. You can like it. And on the web, nononsenseoffice.com. 856-7381. Good morning, Rick, and we appreciate your support of the show. And if you have a Weller's discount card, you can get a discount on your service work there with that card. Next, it's Barry's turn, okay? So,
Yes,
Barry,
it
come
is.
on down. He's already started the timer. You're in big trouble already. Do you want to show pictures of the new car that you're purchasing, or you just want to tell us about it?
Oh, I'm going to let it be a surprise.
Let it be a surprise. Everybody will be surprised.
That'll be exciting.
Okay? We need to be there when you show this car to Bill, okay? So, Barry from Dry Zone, you didn't bring anything with you today.
It's all up here.
Now I meant something.
I
Yep.
forgot.
That's okay. It's okay.
I was more concerned about.
What? Oh, we're taking our picture.
Uh-oh.
We're supposed to look now when the picture gets taken, okay?
There went 5 seconds.
All right, these are pictures. Yeah. Oh, that went 5 seconds. Oh, my gosh. That was fast. That was fast. He said he was going to take 10. Look at that timer just clicking away.
Oh my goodness.
Well, the 5 seconds you used was donated from Colin, so we're good.
Yeah,
Oh,
there you
oh,
go,
there-
see?
see?
Yep, you didn't even earn that 5 seconds.
Like magic.
All right, Dry Zone. You're at a car show this weekend.
Yes, down at the Cruisin' Ocean City show.
We got like a Dry Zone booth down there?
We sure do. We're in the ballroom up in the convention center.
Ooh, air-conditioned area.
Yes, very air
So if you're
conditioned.
there and you want to take a little break, go see what Dry Zone has to
Absolutely.
offer.
And what's
Okay.
cool up there is, they have 3 locations that their events are going on, of course, but all of Ocean City is full of cars.
But there's cars in that building, isn't there?
Yes, and the cars
Okay.
that are in that building upstairs had qualified, and they are being voted. You can vote for those cars to be
Okay.
on next year's T-shirt
Really?
of the Cruisin' Ocean City T-shirt.
That's kind of cool, isn't it?
And what's neat is one of the cars is local.
Yeah.
It's from the Dagsboro Millsboro area.
Do you know the guy?
I don't know him personally, but I was told it's Buck Jarvis,
Buck Jarvis.
and it's a
Now, what something about this car has really fascinated you?
well, it's got an incredible paint scheme on it, and then it
Real
actually
thick.
has
a lot of clear coat.
a lot of clear coat, and there's actual real $100 bills in the
In the
car
paint. That is cool, isn't
It
it?
is awesome. It's a
Yeah.
cool car. But so people can vote on those cars, and then whoever wins will be on next year's featured T-shirt for the
Really?
sales.
So you've got a booth down there. Are you personally down there? or-
Yes, I'll be zipping on down there.
So
right
people
after the
can
show.
stop and meet Barry?
Absolutely, come and see me.
All right. And
There's
so
no
where are
charge.
you at again? Now, I know where Ocean City is. The whole town's full of cars. There's car shows everywhere. But you're inside a building.
Yes, the Roland E. Powell Convention Center.
Oh, I've been there
Yep.
before.
So
Okay.
and we're upstairs in the ballroom. They have a lot of things going on. They've got swap meets going on. There are auctions, and of course the whole front parking lot is filled with all kinds of cars.
Okay.
And then they also have the inlet area that's
So
part of
you're
that.
there just meeting and greeting people. and
Absolutely.
Teaching everybody about Dry Zone and
Absolutely.
saying hello.
Absolutely. And we're just there, and if you are interested, we can even set up an appointment.
Really?
Absolutely.
You can schedule it right then and there.
Right then, they're live
All right. So,
and no charge.
see you, Colin.
See you,
Take
Colin.
care of
Good luck.
yourself. Yep.
Test on
so-
Monday.
Anyway, so you're there,
Yes.
and people could stop by if you've never met Barry, or you want to ask more questions about Dry Zone, or schedule an appointment. Just stop by and see him.
Absolutely.
And if you're down there and it's hot, and you just want a break, come on in and look Barry up.
Yep, and they.
What's your booth look like? Got a big Dry Zone?
It's a 10 by 20
Backdrop?
section. Yep, and
Okay.
they can't miss us.
Can't miss us.
We're right there with the cars. So when you walk
Oh,
in to go look at
okay.
the cars, I'm right against them.
Excellent. Is there a helicopter landing out here?
They might have.
Oh,
they might have been
okay.
looking for me.
Okay.
I was going pretty quick.
Are you in the Jeep?
Yeah.
Okay, black Jeep. Okay, it's here if you need him. All right, what else is going on with you?
Well, last night we had an exciting event.
Yes, you did. I went with you.
I know, it was
And
great.
I was
Thank you
quite
for coming.
proud. In other words, it was at Irish Eyes on the second floor.
And it was the Delaware Home Builders Association
Yes.
Regal Awards.
Regal
And
Awards.
I believe we took 5.
I
awards
was
home
like, wow.
for it's all Delaware, different contractors and builders and remodelers and things of that
There was
nature.
a lot of good contractors there.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yep. And just a lot of them, won some awards, and it was kind of neat. What is the one right up here in Greenwood? Bay to the Beach Builders?
That's correct.
Bay to the Beach Builders won some awards.
Yes, they did.
Right up the road here, Insight Homes won a lot of them.
Yep.
Shell Brothers won a lot of them. Can you remember any others? Those are just the people that I kind of know.
That's the ones that I
Yeah.
remember because I know
Okay,
that
Dry Zone won a lot of them.
absolutely.
5 awards.
Yes.
I don't even remember what they were for. Do you?
Yes.
You don't even build houses.
Right.
So you must really be recognized, in other
Absolutely.
words. So, because it's stuff that's voted on. It's like a point system or
Yes.
something like that,
You-
right?
You get voted on, and then they announce the winners at the show there.
Were you surprised?
On 2 of them, I was. The other
Were
ones,
you?
I was confident that we're gonna get that.
Okay. All right.
But
So
it was awesome altogether.
Dry Zone is honestly what's called an award-winning company.
Absolutely.
In other words, you have a standard, you have a high standard, and you have a way that you want to do things. Bill and Heather and the team there, they're constantly being trained. If you did it one way one time, you're going to do it the same way the next time. And
Right.
if this individual comes or that individual comes, they're all trained the same.
Absolutely.
Not everybody doing their own thing.
Correct.
Okay.
And we just
So-
the right way one time.
Right. And with a warranty and so on.
Absolutely.
I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. So what else did you want to say about last night?
Dad, I want to thank everybody who was out there, and thanks Bill and Heather for letting us participate. And
Yeah.
because they were off at their daughter's, she had a concert that she was in.
Yeah.
And get ready to graduate shortly. So
Yeah.
a lot of exciting times coming for her and them.
I would agree. I would agree. Telling you, I remember when I had one daughter got married and, moved out of the house but didn't move away and still worked for me every day. And then I had another daughter moved away to college. And I'll tell you what, it affected me. I actually went to a doctor to talk about it. That dude started making all these notes. I said, we can stop now. I'll never be able to buy life insurance. He's making all these notes about my mental instability. So up to that point, they were just rumors. So now he's writing it all down. I said, we're going to conclude this meeting right now. I thought we were just going to chat. Right. So he started writing it all down. So if you go and the doctor's writing it all down, be aware it gets harder to buy life insurance. All right. Anyway, so anybody that has daughters knows what I'm talking about. It's tough when they move out. It was tough when my son moved out. So, anyway, I hate it when I lose a dog. So, all right, continue on with your commercial. You're losing time, Barry.
Right, I'm waiting
Let
here.
me over here ramble. I'll be crying next.
Then the other thing that we got going on is we still got our free encapsulation contest.
Oh man,
And
it's ramping up now.
Oh, boy.
it's like I don't know what happened through the winter, but all of a sudden everybody's like ready to enter this contest.
oh yeah, I went out and helped a gentleman. I went and took a picture for him
Did you?
and got him
Okay.
entered in because he couldn't get in there, didn't want to get
Okay.
in there. So I took care of him on that. But it's amazing that it's been kind of idle. And
Yes,
all of a sudden,
and I'm like, my guys, now they're coming in all the time,
Which is awesome, but-
real simple contest. But I think it's because we announced when we're going to do the drawing.
right. Well, it's July 8th.
July 8th at 8:30.
That's the deadline at 8:30.
The 8th at 8:30.
And
After the 8 o'clock pancake eating.
Right.
So on the 8th at 8, it's the pancake eating contest, and at 8:30, it's the drawing.
hopefully survive that. But
Right. Oh, everybody's going to be fine.
And then, but all you got to do is just take a picture of your crawl space, email it to marketing@dryzone.com.
Okay.
And with the win, of course, with their name, address, and phone number, and permission to use those pictures.
Right. But again, nobody's going to call you. Nobody's going to come see you. Nobody's going to do anything. We are going to use the picture in
Right.
promotions. And other than that, that's it.
And then
We'll call you if you win.
and it's a full encapsulation, which means that it's going to have the right amount of sump pumps, the correct drainage system, the clean space liner and matting. We're going to block the vents, airtight door, dehumidifier system, electric, turnkey.
But it is like nobody else does.
Correct.
I just was watching a TV commercial last night, and it was a company that does crawl space encapsulation. And they showed how they put the liner down, and they showed how they put a dehumidifier. But I'm like, they left out a couple steps
Right. And
because they
it's-
don't do it.
They don't do it all the time, and then and we do it one way. It's the right way.
Right.
And it's not just because we say it is. It's a proven science to
It's
it.
a proven science.
And we've done it for 11 years ourselves, and then we're trained by a company who's been doing it since the early 80s, who basically invented it
Right.
and created this system.
And a lot of the products.
And this is all that we do.
Yep, that's all that you do. It's not like a sideline or a hobby or
we don't-
something you do because business is slow doing
Correct.
something else. It's what you do. So I want to encourage you, if you're shopping around and you're talking to more than one company, if somebody's price is cheaper, you need to be bold. You need to say why.
Correct.
What's missing?
Yes.
Because here's what I've learned. When we're trying to sell a trailer against somebody else that sells trailers and somebody says, well, they're cheaper, you know who knows what's missing? The guy with the cheaper price.
Correct.
But the consumer bears the responsibility of saying, what's missing? Why would you be? Because I can fairly say, I'm sure you're as competitive as anybody.
Correct.
So if somebody gets a price from you and gets a price from somewhere else, and there's a difference, you got to spend time figuring out what's missing.
And just don't go by
Because
the
something
bottom.
is not there.
Just don't go by the bottom line. 'cause
Right.
That might
Same
not
way
be-
with trailers. If there's no two trailers built alike, so if I've got one price and John Jones has got another price, you better ask us or somebody what's missing. Because
Correct.
if you're not an expert at buying a trailer, you're not going to be able to figure it out until you own it.
Right, and that goes back to like you need to know more about the company. Like who are they? How long they've been there, and where are
Right.
they at? And what
Here's
kind
the
of
big
business?
thing nowadays: do you have a real telephone?
Yes.
There's everything cell phones, burn phones. What are they? Is that what it's called? So anyway, do you have a real telephone? Do you have an actual physical address, or is your truck your address? So,
Right.
Anyway, all right. DryZone, DryZone.com.
Yep.
Still using the same website.
Absolutely.
That's a pretty unique one. DryZone.com.
And we won an award for that.
Did you really?
That's for the best website.
That
in
was the
group.
one when they.
That,
Okay,
that was one of them.
that was one of them. All right.
And we work hard to keep that up to date, so it's very
Yes,
informative.
It's very interactive.
And
Help wanted positions are on there.
And we're hiring.
Testimonials are on there.
absolutely
Okay.
current photos.
It's hard to find help, isn't it?
Yes.
If you want somebody to pass a drug test and to work and to not have a big, long criminal background, it's hard.
It is.
It's hard. The wanting them to work's the big thing.
Correct.
Now, what did you think about the young man that was here? 17 years old, graduated from high school, already got a job, knows what he wants to do. How you like that?
It's amazing, and I
Makes you want to hire him, doesn't it?
right. And I've seen him at the races and stuff, and I don't know him personally, but I just see him around, and it's neat to see somebody his age wanting to do something besides sit on the couch and play a video
At
game.
17 years old.
Right.
Having direction is just rare. And I said, what do you want to do? He said, I'm living it. I love it. In other words, it's just so refreshing. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All right, Dry Zone. We got the encapsulation contest.
Absolutely.
It's just the luck of the draw. It's going to just be one winner's going to draw. Well, one person's going to win. It's not based on need, but you got to enter to win. There's no
Correct.
charge. Take a picture of your crawl space. Send it to what is it? Marketing?
Marketing at dryzone.com.
And then you're going to use it we'll show the picture from time to time. Not going to give out your name. It has to be your property. Even if you're renting the house out to somebody, as long as it's your property.
Absolutely, on the
and
Eastern
not
Shore.
commercial. And on the Eastern Shore. That's a good point.
Delaware,
You had
I should
somebody
say.
wanted you to go to Florida the other day, right?
Yeah, we had somebody else go do that in our network.
All right. And they heard about it here, folks.
Yep.
Okay. So just want to let you know. Now, big event on July 8th.
Yes.
Pancake eating contest limited to 20 people. We've already got a lot of them signed up.
Yes.
If you want to be in that pancake eating contest, you have to be 18 or older, and you have to let me know soon so I can get you on the list. It's limited to 20 people. All right. And that's July 8th at 8 at the barn.
Right.
Gonna take the prize wheel. We're gonna have a little party there. It's my 200 show. We're gonna be giving away free cake and
And we're selling 2x4s.
oh yes,
Lane Builders.
Habitat for Humanity. Lane Builders donated them.
the 2x4s.
So they donated a whole bunch of 2x4s, brand new. What are you doing with them again?
We're going to sell them for $5.
Okay.
And you can either put your name, your scripture, or whatever you want on it.
Wellers.com.
And the money and the 2x4s will be donated to Habitat for Humanity.
That's a really nice thing you guys are doing.
And they're going to be there to also
Oh, really?
part of it.
Okay, so if you want to learn about Habitat or stop in and make a donation,
Right.
maybe somebody will come in and it'll be the largest donation they've ever received in their life.
That will be incredible.
Wouldn't it? We'll take their picture. All right. What do you think of the clock?
I love it. It puts a little
Doesn't
pressure.
it make it feel like it takes longer?
Oh, look at that. He's like
See how it
magic.
changed color?
Oh, now it's the
You're,
warning.
you're almost in
DEFCON
critical time.
yellow or something.
Yeah, that's what it is. When it turns red, man, you got to talk fast. All right, it's
Turns
kind
red,
of cool.
That means you're done.
I have got to say, I like this. I like this.
Just as long as you're not colorblind.
Right. As long as you read the numbers, though.
Okay.
All right. What else?
Well, we've extended our hours. We're open on Saturdays from 8 to 2.
Somebody's there today, even
Right
though
now?
you're in Ocean City.
Yes. Well,
how can that be?
It's amazing.
It's amazing. So
Technology.
somebody could just stop in and look at some of their products at
Absolutely.
the barn, Route
And-
16 in Ellendale.
Yep. And then they're open, like I said, 8 to 2 today.
8 to 2.
So we're just trying to make it easier for our homeowners to come visit
Oh,
us.
you guys are got it going on now.
So
All your
it's-
trucks lettered up and got the
Get
big
ready to have another
barn
one
and-
lettered up on
Oh yeah.
Monday.
Okay, there you go. Would you
Yes.
buy another truck?
No, just one that we're dressing up.
What are you going to do with that? What are you going to do with this car if you buy it?
Oh, we're going to put Dry Zone aside of it and show it off.
Okay. The pancake eating contest. The question is, how many can you eat? It's 3. First person to eat 3
Is the winner and
is
the
winner.
fastest.
The
time.
fastest, right?
Fastest.
And Lee's
Correct.
already talking a bunch of smack.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh my,
Yeah.
Okay. $50 is what they win.
$50.
That's pretty good
First
for about
place.
40 seconds of time.
if it only takes that.
I don't think Lee's going to win this time, though. I have to be honest with you. There's some people have made their mind up. Lee is not going to win.
Well, I'm actually in it this time. So
And you've made your mind up, or you just
Absolutely.
going for the pancakes?
no, I'm going for the win.
What are you doing, Barry? Are you in it?
I'm in for the win.
In for the win. Okay.
I might have it fixed. No,
Okay. Well, you're going to have to donate your money to Habitat there, Barry.
that's what
All
we'll
right.
do.
All right. Anyway, anything else?
No,
Look,
just,
you only
uh,
got 6 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes.
Have a great day,
Seconds.
and we'll see you at the car
Oh,
show.
let's give
hopefully.
out the phone number just for the heck of it.
684-5034.
That was on overtime. 684-5034.
Yes.
Dryzone.com.
Yes,
Now, do you realize that Bill's coming here to talk with me this morning?
I've heard rumors.
I've heard rumors. We have cleaned up the driveway. We've raked it all out. We've got a big red carpet. We are ready for Bill's arrival.
Awesome.
We've turned the air conditioner on.
I see.
I
feel.
bought an air freshener over here.
Man.
We got rid of that musty smell.
No expense spared.
No expense spared. So after 9 o'clock, we're going to have a few minutes with Bill Anderson, the owner of Dry Zone. Is Heather coming?
I'm hoping so.
Well, we're going to take the mic right out to her if she does.
There you should.
Now she's not coming. All right. So anyway, we're just going to chat with Bill just for the heck of it. Will you take that fly with you when you go?
I know, right?
Yeah. All right. Anything else, Barry?
That's it today.
Hey, have a good weekend.
Thank
okay?
you.
Thanks for inviting me last night.
It was fun. Thank you.
It was fun. The
See you later.
Regal Awards. All right. So, what is next there, Mr. Ritter? Am I going to talk to?
You're going to talk about Tamborelli's.
Oh my gosh! Now I'm going to get hungry. When I think of Tamborelli's, I think of pizza with no sauce. I kind of like that,
Or BLT pizza.
or BLT pizza, or wings, or a nice salad. Don't
Wings
they have a
sound good.
salad called the Discoverer salad?
Yes, that is amazing. Especially with
Amazing.
their homemade Italian dressing. Oh,
Easy,
man.
Brooks.
I am starving.
Great place to eat lunch or dinner. We
Yes.
really like it. And I just want to mention that, the owner, Joe, had a stroke a while back, actually February 16th, and he's doing real good. He's making great headway, but it was a major stroke. They do have a GoFundMe account for him. But I wanted to tell you, if you want to learn about Joe and track his progress, just go to Facebook and look up Joe Strong, all one word. It's not his name. His name's Joe, but it's Joe Strong. And you can see how he's doing, but he's doing real good. And on top of that, I'm encouraging people to just support the restaurant. Just go there and get a gift card for somebody or buy some food or something like that. He's a good man. He supports many things in the community. Tamborelli's is downtown Greenwood. They're a great place to get a bite to eat. I eat there frequently. It sounds like Brooks eats there every now and then.
Oh, yeah.
I get a turkey sub. I like their pizza. I like their salads. I like their French fries. I like their ice and their Pepsi, and it's just a great place. So anyway, they have mozzarella sticks. They have it all, and it's all made from scratch. Home cooking, great place to go. Tamborelli's, downtown Greenwood. Give them a call, especially if you want a takeout order. 349-9700. Please support this business. 349-9700. Joe always supports things in our community. I'm trying to encourage the community to support him. And you can look up Joe Strong on Facebook and see how he's doing. Brandon, did you want to speak any? I keep running out of time with you today. I'm sorry. It's been a busy morning, and so you're going to be in sales. This is Brooks's brother, Brandon. And what did you want to talk about? Because time is moving on.
Time is moving on. Well, number one thing is to come in and ask for Brandon today.
Okay.
Have a couple appointments already scheduled for today, but I am taking more clients.
All right. Taking more clients.
Taking more
Accepting
clients.
more customers today.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Brandon is very good at multitasking, and so he's going to do that. We're up until 1 today.
We are.
Of course, we never rush you out the door, but we all do like to get out of here at a reasonable time.
We do wait till 1:05.
1:05. So
At
anyway,
that point, we're kicking you out.
you got a couple people coming. What are they coming for, or where are they coming from?
I have some people from the Millsboro area coming up for a 20-foot enclosed.
Man,
So
we're selling the enclosed trailers.
we are, and I really like to try to work with the customers. She came in yesterday wanting to see the trailer because she was going to be kind of pressed for time today.
Okay.
So she came in yesterday, and
What's she hauling?
They actually are moving a bunch of like boxes and some furniture.
So they need a big trailer.
Right.
Okay.
So we found out which one it was and which one she wanted, and kind of solidified everything there, so that when she comes in today,
She can roll.
she can roll. She just has to
All
sign
right.
some paperwork and move right on. And then shortly after that, I have a gentleman coming in on a shed.
Okay.
That we kind of moved some things around and helped him out. He kind of needed the shed quickly, knew
Okay.
which shed he wanted, and knew he was only going to be here today. So he picked
okay.
it out. We got all the paperwork ready for him. So when he comes in today, we've already got the delivery set up.
Oh my gosh.
So
Okay. So he's going to sign.
Sign
Is he
paperwork.
getting delivered
and
today?
He's getting delivered today.
Holy mackerel! You're saying he's coming in today, signing the papers, and he's getting the shed today.
Yeah, within an hour of him signing the paper.
Really?
Now that was
that's
done.
a lot of coordination.
Yes, that was a lot of coordination.
Good
That
job,
doesn't
Brandon.
usually work that way as soon as you walk in, because we are selling a lot of sheds.
Yeah.
And what comes with
Don't
selling
give the number, but it's huge.
It is.
more
It's
than
a
double
lot.
last year.
It is
Okay?
a lot.
Yeah.
But what comes with that is a busy delivery driver.
Yes.
So we still are delivering within a week.
Okay.
Very, very quick delivery, as long as it's an in-stock shed.
Okay.
That does that. But we also do custom. We're having a lot more custom sheds coming
Yeah,
down.
we had one built on site recently,
Yeah.
15 by 15, big
yeah,
one.
big. He
Okay.
actually turned that one into a pool house.
You ought to try to get him to send us some pictures or go take pictures of
Yeah.
that thing. Why
Yeah,
don't you do that?
absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, Brandon Ritter, phone number
302-542-7794.
542-7794. You can call him now. Can
Call me
somebody
right
call
now.
you now. Just
Yep.
say good morning if you want. The store will be open at 9. We're open 9 to 1, but Brandon's already got 2 deals cooking. But
Mm-hmm.
what would you like? A couple more?
I'll take as many as I can get.
Many as you can get.
Yep.
All right, we got a full staff today. We got a lot going on. Hey, I think we still got a help wanted position, don't we?
We do.
We're still looking for more people. We got 2 or 3 people now cutting grass and weed whacking. We need more people. Okay, so we're looking. We're just hiring people. We'd like to have 3 or 4 people that can hook trailers up, cut grass, weed whack, clean trailers, put trailers together, and help out. This is a big facility, hundreds of trailers, 40 to 60 sheds all the time, swing sets, carports, a lot of merchandise. So we're looking for somebody, more people, to help us out on the property, keeping things moved and parked and clean and neat and orderly.
Yeah, a lot of things
Hooking
happening.
up customers and helping out.
Yeah, and the more hands, the merrier. I mean, we
Right.
have a lot of stuff going on at one time at this location, and so the more hands we have out there, the quicker we can respond.
So if
to
you're
it.
an outside person and are physically able to do a lot of physical work and want a job, we're looking for more people.
Yep.
All right. Thank you, Brandon.
Thank you.
542-7794. Going to take a quick commercial break. Is that correct? We're ready for that. And I'll be back with more Weller Does Delmarva. Hey everybody, Jim Weller here. I'd like to talk to you about another Aluma aluminum trailer. Now this is a 12-foot long one, okay? So this is perfect for a four-wheeler or two, a golf cart. It's good for if you have a gator or a mule or one of those side-by-sides. It's kind of heavy-duty. It's got a 3,000-pound axle underneath of it, aluminum wheels, radial tires, aluminum fenders, all extruded aluminum floor. It's not a wood floor. A lot of people make aluminum trailers with a wood floor. This is all aluminum. Aluminum framing, aluminum flooring. But here's what's really neat about this trailer, okay? It is a tilt bed. So you literally just pull this latch right here, and then it tilts. You tilt it right up, and you start pulling your piece of equipment up on it. You'll also notice it has a little rub rail up here. It has stake pockets down the side. See this cylinder? And then it goes down real nice and easy. I can't push it down enough. You got to put weight on it to push it down. But anyway, so as you drive your piece of equipment on there, you don't need any ramps or anything like that. You just tilt it up, drive up on it, and the weight of it pushes it down. No bang or slam or anything like that because it's got this shock absorber underneath of it. So anyway, it's an alumina, whatever the words are. It's an aluminum trailer, real lightweight, great deal, great value, 5-year warranty, easy financing. We take trade-ins if you got something you want to trade, all LED lights, and we've got many of them in stock, all different shapes and sizes and so on and so forth. So anyway, we are Weller's Utility Trailers on Route 13 in Bridgeville. Phone number's 302-337-8228. Wellers.com on the web is where you can learn a lot about us. But give us a call, stop and see us. We got 5 salespeople here, and we'd love the opportunity to earn your business, whether it's an Aluma trailer, an enclosed trailer, a vendor trailer, a special order trailer, a dump trailer. If you need a trailer, we need to talk because we got the trailers. Other than that, I hope you all have a fine day and a Weller night. I'll see you. Bye-bye. All right, that was a nice little aluminum trailer. You drive something up on it. Normally, like a tilt bed trailer, when you drive up on it, it slams down. That has like a cylinder underneath it, and it comes down nice and easy. I like that. So it's easier on your equipment as well as the trailer. Where did Colin go? Did he leave?
He took off.
Walls Service Center today, just today, and only today, is closed because Colin is going to some training. Him and Tracy and Colin II are going to some management training. And so he has closed his facility and will be reopened again Monday morning, no problem, 7:30. Now, he's open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30. Very convenient hours, so if you need to drop something off or you get off work and you want to pick something up. But it's Walls Service Center, downtown Milford. Phone number is 422-8110, wallsservicecenter.com. On the web, you can actually request a time. You can schedule an appointment to have something worked on. If you're watching right now and you say, well, look, I wanted to get my vehicle in there, you just get it there over the weekend, drop it off. There's a key slot right in the front door. Just drop the key, put a note with it, and they'll give you a call on Monday, or you can give them a call on Monday. So you get it there and they'll figure out how to get it done. Air conditioning work. People are turning on their air conditioner in their car and they're finding out, wow, it's still not cold enough. Or you got a big SUV or a van or a minivan or something like that, and it's got front and rear air. Both units run off of the same air conditioner, and it's important to make sure that the Freon's up to where it should be, or all the things are working. So whether you have a small problem or a big problem, whatever you need, Walls Service Center, downtown Milford, can help you out. It's 220 Northeast Front Street. It's right next to Bicentennial Park, across the street from Abbott's Grill, right next to Arenas. Great place to get your car worked on. I deal there, been dealing there for years and years. A lot of people I know, my kids deal there. Good, honest repair facility for automobiles. Colin Walls and his team are good people. He's an honest man. He runs an honest business. He's been in business now 59 years. Okay, his grandfather started it, then his dad took it over, and then Colin's running it, and Colin II is going to be taking it over at some point in life. So anyway, it's Walls Service Center. You don't find businesses that have been around this long, and if you want to talk to Colin, he's a straight-up dude. I mean, he's honest. They give you a quote on things, whether you need an oil change or you need brakes or muffler or whatever you may need. But air conditioner seems to be the biggest concern for everybody right now. And if you've got an air conditioner that's wonky or not operating just right, Walls Service Center can help you out. I'm talking about your automotive air conditioner. But if you're going to take your car through inspection and you need to check your lights and turn signals, or you got one that's out, you stop on in and they'll take care of you. They are closed today, normally open on Saturday, but this particular Saturday, they're at a big seminar. Colin's already had to leave the show, and they'll take good care of you come Monday morning. But if you want to drop something off, feel free to do so. And there's a slot right in the door. Just drop your keys in there. And also, you can call them at 422-8110. Check them out on the web, wallservicecenter.com. And they're just good people. They'll help you out any way and every way that they can. So, Wall Service Center, 59 years. I mean, that's a long time to be in business. So they've been through the good times, the bad times. They sell quality parts. They come with warranties. They're just a good all-around company. So give them a call, 422-8110. Now, I'm going to talk to Kevin Short. This is the Kevin Short. Kevin, we start with a pose for a picture. A word with Weller.
Okay.
All right. Now,
Cool.
Kevin Short, Mid-South Audio, good morning to you.
Good morning.
How's it been?
It's been a great week.
Has it really?
It's
What
been
makes a
extreme.
great week for Kevin Short?
Not a great. Not having a huge amount of problems and having a lot of satisfied customers. So
Okay, so that makes for a great week.
satisfied customer low problem ratio is
great.
good. The problem number was up a little bit yesterday. We had a truck that broke down on the way to a gig, but
Man.
that's you can't.
And hot weather seems
It
to
was a truck
affect
that went
vehicles.
to Northern Virginia on Thursday with no problem in the heat.
Okay.
And then did not make it to Millsboro on Friday.
But as terrible as that sounds, aren't
would
you
have
glad
been
it
better-
happened
exactly.
in Sussex County and
that's
not Suffolk County?
That's exactly right. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It would
So,
have been much worse if it had happened outside the Pentagon.
Right, right. And you're over there with enclosed trailers trying to load stuff up, looking real suspicious, leaving a truck there.
Leaving a truck on the side of the
Emptying it.
road in front of the
Yeah.
Pentagon would not have been a good idea.
Right.
Yeah.
So anyway.
in fact, it wouldn't have happened. Yeah.
So what did you have going on last night?
Well, last night the gig that we had we broke down for was Feet of Fire. It's a dance competition at Waihi High School.
You were in a
And,
dance
No.
competition? Oh,
We were providing the audio and the lighting for the dance competition.
Okay.
And it's been a busy week. And we stay busy year round. We're blessed that we have a year round.
So what do you do? Like I know what you do, but let's pretend there's somebody. Oh, we're prepping for the radio. You're gonna have to start the clock over. I had no idea. Sorry about that, Kevin. All right, we're on bonus time now.
Okay.
All right. So
All right.
anyway, we're back on the radio. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to Jim Weller. This is Weller Does Delmarva. And in just a moment, we are going to talk to Kevin Short from Mid-South Audio. I guess in the meantime, I'm going to do a commercial for Wilson's Auction. All right, so Wilson's Auction is having a big auction today. Actually, a couple auctions, okay? They're having one right there on Route 113 in Lincoln. They have one every Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. Today is no exception. They got stuff inside, outside, everywhere. So if you want to buy something or sell something, Wilson's Auction in Lincoln is the place. But listen, they have another auction, an off-site auction in Felton. This was rescheduled from last week because the weather was bad. And I think they're selling the house. I know there's a backhoe, and there's a lot of collectibles and antiques and an RV and a lot of stuff today in Felton starting at 9 o'clock. No, they're both 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock in Lincoln, 10 o'clock in Felton, okay? So if you say, well, where's it at? You're going to have to go to the website and look it up, wilsonsauction.com. Go there, and then they will go ahead and give you all the instructions and directions, and there's pictures of everything they're selling. So this is an estate auction that they're having there in Felton. The real estate, tools, everything. Then on Memorial Day, they're having a big auction, and then also this Tuesday night, they have their auto auction at 6 o'clock. So whether you're buying or selling, Wilson's Auction has got a lot going on. Wilson'sAuction.com, 422-3454, 422-3454, Wilson'sAuction.com. So Kevin Short, we're going to start all over.
Okay. Good morning.
Pretend like we never talked before.
We've never met.
No. So anyway, let's just talk about who is Mid-South Audio, who is Kevin Short, for people that have never dealt with you or don't know you.
Well, Mid-South Audio, we started 28 years ago as a recording studio, and we've grown from there. I was doing engineering work in radio to kind of pay the bills for the recording studio because it wasn't self-sufficient at the time. You know,
Okay.
and,
It was not a cash cow.
No, no.
Okay.
So I was doing engineering work and and repair work at a local radio station, and then eased into the business full time 28 years ago.
How did you know so much at 28 years ago? Let's just say you're 48 now, minus 28. You were 20.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
A little bit older than that.
Okay, well,
I was
don't-
finishing. It was my last year of college. I started doing this. I started fooling around with electronics when I was in like 6th or 7th grade.
Really?
Yeah, I just when
What
it,
interested you? Was your dad a musician?
he was a singer. My dad was a singer. Sang gospel.
Really?
He sang bass in a gospel quartet. Yeah.
No kidding.
And he played bass guitar. And I was able to convince him, from about 7 or 8 years old, I would convince my mother every year what he needed for Christmas. And it always happened to
okay.
be like a bigger guitar amp or
Okay.
a PA. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He really
this
loved
must
that.
have been Radio Shack days.
This was this was Bunky Eye Radio Shack days.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so you helped guide your father with what equipment he
did,
needed
I did, yeah,
based on
yeah,
what equipment
yeah. He
you
was
would
a-
like to have access to.
Exactly. Yeah, that's
When
exactly
did he
right.
pick up on that?
Oh, pretty early. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He was
All
hip
right.
to that pretty early. He was
All
also hip to that I wasn't going to be a plumber pretty early. He knew that before I did.
How'd
I
he
think.
take that?
Well, he had longer to realize it. I think he knew it early.
okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
But
So,
so I
we're
started
talking
tinkering
a
around
teenager
with
here.
yeah, and I started building projects. I built little mixers and I built guitar processors and would sell them to friends and
Really?
that's how it all started. Then that turned into I worked at a recording studio over in Secretary, Maryland, which was the only one around here. And from that, started my own studio. Was always doing live sound, played with a band, and did some road work on the road doing sound. And so that just kind of, the studio morphed into more production work, and then began installing sound systems because I had done that with,
Like at how old?
This was the first sound system I installed was I was probably 17.
This
Yeah.
was before college.
This was in high school then.
What'd you
yeah,
go to college for?
yeah. Well, to learn how to do that. But
So what did you learn in college?
well, I learned a lot.
Okay,
It was still a good thing.
It was a good
but
gig, too?
I was actually installing audio gear at my high school. They
Really?
would actually give me time off to go work on their sound systems.
Now you call it time off. It wasn't called detention, was it?
No, it wasn't
Okay,
time
so-
off. No, it wasn't detention. It was.
Okay,
but they
really
would,
time
they
off.
would say, a third period today. Can you go over and check this sound system out in the auditorium, or the light board doesn't work? And
No kidding.
I took our high school light board apart when I was, I think, 16, and realized I had absolutely no business doing that. I knew nothing about what was inside. But I fixed it. It took a lot of phone calls to other people that knew what was
Really?
going on, but yeah, I did get it working. Yeah.
Wow.
So,
But before, like at that stage in this area, who worked on things like that?
there were a few people, but a lot of the guys then were TV repairmen, so they really weren't specializing in audio. So
Okay,
there
okay.
were plenty of guys that, and that was a lot of the older guys knew a lot about tube amplifiers and things like that, which I learned a lot from those guys, and that was a hard education to come by because they weren't teaching that in college because the technology had moved on. So
Okay,
I
but
did
the
know a
stuff
lot
was
of
still out there and needed to be
exactly,
fixed.
and I knew a lot of older guys that were doing that, and I learned a lot by spending time
Really?
with them and figuring that out. And I still don't like working on tube stuff. It's just the voltage is too high. It's too dangerous. You can kill yourself. Yeah, it's craziness. Yeah,
You can at least burn yourself.
yeah. You can
anyway.
work inside that cell phone and nothing's going. You can lick the insides of that while it's on. Nothing's going to happen. Yeah,
Okay.
you can
But
touch
them
the wrong.
tubes and stuff.
You can touch the wrong terminal with a tube amp and it's over.
Wow.
Yeah. You wanna
It'll
make-
do more than curl your hair.
You want to make sure somebody's watching that can
Okay.
kick you.
Right.
Yeah.
Not the mouth-to-mouth part.
With a
but just
rubber
kick
boot.
you.
Yeah.
Right. All right. So,
So that's how it all started, and now it's more. There's 10 of us full time.
My goodness.
And like I said, this time of year we really kick into graduation season, and
Oh yeah.
and that's going on.
Parties.
We've got 28 graduations this year, and we're right in the middle of that. So. We've got events going on in Wildwood, New Jersey this weekend, and Salisbury. We talked about the dance event. We have a jazz concert at Layton's Chance Winery today with the Marcus Shelby Quintet, which is a national act. That's where I'm leaving when we're done here later today.
Okay.
I'm going over there, and we're busy. It's good.
That's good. It's probably all the advertising you're doing.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It is. It is. It is. It's you know, it's there, and we've totally missed is that we also, you know, still sell and install sound systems, and that part of the business is really booming. And we've had kind of a shift in the company. We've got some. I used to do all the sales. We've got somebody dedicated now to do to do that. And
When you say a sound system, what do you mean?
well, you know, the obvious thing would be a sound system that a church would need. You know, if they're upgrading.
Okay. Speakers, amps,
Yeah.
microphones, the wires, everything.
And you know, and 10 years ago, that conversation, excuse me, was just about sound. Now, a church needs a sound system. They need a video projection system. Some of them need cameras. And now a lot of them, a great deal of them now, the larger churches are doing theatrical lighting. So what went from just a couple of microphones and a PA system is now and that's why they call what we do now systems integration, because we're integrating the sound and the lighting and the video all together to make it all work.
Now you sell the equipment.
We do.
And you install it.
And we service it.
You service it. Mm-hmm. Okay. And people say, well, I can buy that online. What's the big deal? What's the difference?
And they can also call us when they don't know how to make it work.
Right. Because the thing is, now I'm going to be honest here, folks. We have a lot of stuff in this studio here, and Colin Walls has a lot of stuff. And we've honestly found you're the same price as online. There's no real difference.
Right.
In other words,
That's right.
except
That's right.
the difference is you get a person. And you support a local business. So I want to encourage that too. But, you know, we're talking about a lot of stuff, and we're talking about somebody that's going to come to you and walk you through the process. I'll
give you a brief story. This was a client that legitimately didn't know anything about us. I don't think they, they went online because they just didn't want to deal with us.
Okay.
But they found out about us through another person. They called and they said, "Look, we've taken this job to bid ourselves. We're going to do the installation."
Okay.
And we've been online. We've gotten 3 people to quote it. And we just found out about you. Would you be interested in quoting it? They didn't want to do anything. They didn't want to install it. And this was a substantial amount of money. I mean, we're in 6 figures. So
really?
It's a lot of stuff. More stuff than anybody should probably be doing themselves.
Without any professional help.
With volunteer help, they're probably in over their head.
Right.
But, I knew that. They didn't ask, and they asked if we could beat that price.
Right.
And I looked at it and I said, we would love to be your contractor. We'll be around if this. I'll do this, and if you need us, then here's the cost. Here's the charges for our services.
Right.
Now, if they come to us to start with, that would have been all included.
Right.
But now that we're doing this box sale, that was going to be an extra thing.
You know what I find when people say competing against online with trailers? We're competing against ghosts.
Yeah, exactly.
Because in other words, you don't know what's on the other side of that online transaction. It's a ghost.
Yep.
You don't know if they're big or small. You don't know if it's a bunch of guys working out of a garage.
Yep.
You don't
know how many seconds they bought and they've repackaged them.
Right.
Or how much
refurbish
how much old stock it is. Yeah.
Correct.
Exactly.
I mean, so you've got to check this out.
And you also don't know if they have a relationship with the manufacturer. They may have a lot of inventory they're sitting on, and then they've lost their dealership.
Right.
And they're trying to unload their warehouse, and they're selling it at a bargain price. But when you call them back up
with a problem,
they know no one because they were cut off because they didn't pay their bills or whatever.
Or you're calling a cell phone that's going.
Exactly. So
Not a real phone,
there can be a. Anyway, so this particular, I'll cut to the chase. They decided to buy it from us, and they put it in. And a couple weeks later, they called and they said, "We're having a little bit of trouble. Can you send somebody over?" And we did. And then we helped them. They said, we're really we got to get some people trained on this. Can we do some training? So it turned out that we did everything we would have done originally. We went around it backwards.
Right.
That was 6 months ago, and we've done 2 other smaller room installs for this company, and we ended up with a customer out of that.
Something?
And and I had an attitude more about that a few years ago, that if somebody saw no value, that I would just say, well, then buy it online. And so I've kind of changed.
Well, you got to remember, Kevin. I have to remember it too. The guy online's open 24/7.
That's true.
So when a guy's just sitting there watching TV and there's a commercial break, he's busy fiddling online.
Yeah, we have a lot more experts that call us now. So
yeah, but that's the thing. Can we mention?
We got 5 seconds. Can we talk about this?
Well, yeah.
This is At last Tuesday of every month, which is coming up Tuesday, which is at the 30th.
May 30th.
May 30th. Cool. Thanks for doing that.
Yep.
The 30th, Tech Talk Live. This is a value-added thing from us. This is absolutely no charge. It's on Facebook Live. You just tune in, watch us. There's
Go to
3 or
your
4
website,
Go
MidSouthAudio.com.
to our website, click on that. It's 7 o'clock, and you're going to have a bunch of boring technicians talking about.
I watched it. It was
technical
phenomenal.
questions.
I was
we
there.
had fun.
You
We
had
a
people asking
blast.
questions on Facebook. You had
Yep.
people. Now, people can go now to MidSouthAudio.com and submit
Yep,
questions.
they can info at MidSouthAudio.com. You can submit a question, and we will do our best to tackle it. They can call that night. We got a phone number set up to make the call. It's not our office. It's a special phone number
Right,
for this
491
show.
right,
491 6484. I don't know
Yep.
what would happen if you called it now.
Nothing.
Okay, yeah. So
Frustration.
but we're looking forward to it.
It was
two
great.
Two
I
of
mean-
our guys, I think, are going to phone in. They're going to be in Detroit working on a
Okay.
gig. So we'll be 3 of us in the studio and the 2 of them remotely. But this has been a lot of fun. We've gotten all month. We've gotten people that have talked about this.
Really. And this is produced by the Catch It Live Studios.
Colin and Colin did a great job, and this was a blast. I didn't know if my guys would like doing it because
They look like they had a good time.
technicians are kind of introverted. They don't really like to talk, but boy, they opened up. Yeah,
Well, I'm looking forward to the day you open up.
yeah, I know. I won't tell you. Yeah.
All right, I want to tell you a
And
story.
you too. Yeah,
All
go
right.
ahead.
Are you
Yeah.
done with your
yeah,
segment?
I'm done. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's give your phone number, 856.
6993 or www.midsouthaaudio.com. Either
All
way.
right. All right. Now, I was at an event last night. Mm-hmm. It was horribly embarrassing. They had no sound person.
Oh boy, where was it?
I don't want to
Give
say.
me- okay, all right.
Well, it was in Lewis.
Okay.
It was in Lewis.
Okay.
And it was a facility, and we're there, and the people are giving these awards, and the microphones are squeaking, and one of them, the batteries went dead. It was just horrible. It was like a high-end event, good quality business people receiving awards, handing out these beautiful things, and just could have just spent a few $100 on somebody to sit there and run the soundboard.
It would have been a lot better.
Oh my God, it was terrible.
I have a similar story this weekend. This week I was in an event, a dinner, an awards banquet, in a church that has a sound system that we installed, and they rented the facility to these people that were doing this. They had no sound person there. Didn't even put out a microphone. So there was nothing.
Oh,
I mean, there was like 80 people at this event, and there's a beautiful PA in the room. And there wasn't even a mic out. It's like I installed this. Give me
Wow.
the mic. I'll turn it on.
Well, I'm going to
nobody knew
bid
where
the
it was.
opportunity to MC and host and help these people next year.
And
it was,
we can help you with the audio if you need
yeah,
it.
but I
if you
mean, they
need it
had the
done.
mics, and I said, why don't you come 2 feet forward, and it might be better. That's the only advice I could give.
Yeah,
Get
well.
out from under the speaker, and it helped a little bit
That's good. That's good.
until the battery went dead. in the
Some
mic.
people don't realize the value of that, and and we're producing events now. I mean, that's what that is. That becomes an event, and
Right.
the people that go to that, they expect the same thing that they see
Correct.
on TV or another. The bar
bar has raised.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not just the political stump speech with a megaphone anymore. I mean,
Are you telling me we're going to have to get more polished here?
I think you guys have
We got
moved
the
on.
equipment.
Yeah, I did. You know what?
What?
I got to tell you this.
Oh, we're out of time. Look, it's on 0.
Okay, you send me a bill. I did not
Make a note of
realize.
that.
I did not realize that when we sold these shock mounts to you,
Yeah.
that they came with handle with
Oh,
hand grip.
I call it a steering wheel.
This is a new feature.
Yes.
Oh, and the our electric voice rep has watched the show. Okay, and he thinks that's the funniest thing ever. He said no one
here's
has
a
ever
suggestion.
done that.
See this metal?
Okay,
Get
here's a
little
suggestion.
things like that. So your fingers, so I don't slip.
Well,
Okay?
typically these are used on a boom, like
that.
Brooks has, and it's hanging over your head, so you don't.
Okay.
But you've got your.
I've got it
steering.
mastered.
Yeah, it's like you're.
That steering wheel.
He was referring to an arcade game, where you're shooting
I'm
with
just
a
like
water
a big
pistol.
kid.
That's what he
Yeah,
said.
yeah, right,
He
that's
said,
right.
He said he's
It's a balloon
playing
one.
He said that guy you do that radio show with is he shooting ducks with a water pistol?
No, I'm trying to stay. I'm getting a new swivel chair next. Yeah, we ought to talk about that.
Okay.
One of them stool things.
All right.
Yeah, because I got to keep moving.
There you go.
All right, I have got to go though, for real.
No, that's fine.
My
I was just
schedule's
a feature I
full.
didn't
I mean,
realize.
we'll bill
we
you, no
included.
problem. Don't
well,
worry about
I think
that.
we've traded it for the handlebars. So, thanks a lot.
All right, thanks a lot. Kevin Short, everybody, Mid-South Audio. good friend, good man, good company. He'll take good care of you. Now, what is the next thing that I need to talk about is my insurance man. Everybody loves buying insurance. People say to me all the time, how can you be so excited about buying insurance? Okay, I'm not excited about buying insurance. I'm excited about something that I have to buy, insurance, that I have a company I deal with that takes good care of me. I like dealing with them. So it's L&W Insurance Agency. You've heard me talk about them time and time again. They've been in business 84 years. Is that amazing? 84 years. You'll notice all of the people on the show that I support and that support the show are good, local, solid, reputable businesses. They've been around for a while, okay? So L&W Insurance Agency sells car insurance and home insurance, and they sell life insurance, and they have business like workman's compensation and liability and homeowners and umbrella and rental insurance and so on. And you're probably watching and saying, I already have insurance. Well, that's great. I'm glad that you do. I really appreciate that, and it's important to have. But have you ever thought about getting a second opinion? Maybe let them take a look at what you have and make sure that, there isn't something that somebody has overlooked, even if you continue to deal with who you deal with and you just take their second opinion. Or maybe you get an opinion from them. And I recently was talking to a friend of mine who switched some things over and was very pleasant with the education she had received by talking to L&W. So, insurance, you can buy it online at 1-800 I don't even know you. But the thing is, you want to deal with a local company. L&W Insurance Agency has been around. They support many local things. They're good people. And you give them a call. I'm going to give you a phone number, 856-7828, 856-7828, lwinsurance.com on the web. And they'll take good care of you. And one-stop shopping for all your insurance needs. Now, Brandon Ritter, you got any time to get on over here? I feel like I want to be finishing up with him because we got a busy morning. So Brandon Ritter's going to be in sales today. I don't know if he's already got a phone call or not. Oh, Brooks is taking a picture. What's he squinting his eyes? Is the sun in here? All right. How much mic time am I going to lose while he takes a picture? Turn the camera on first. All right, everybody.
right.
He had it set
Picture
on
time.
video.
He had it set on video. You've been taking videos all morning?
I have.
Oh, okay.
No, I did a quick video of the new little time clock we had there and posted
Oh, isn't
it.
that thing cool? Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, we haven't showed it to anybody yet.
No,
Nobody's
he posted
seen
it on
it yet.
Facebook.
It's on Facebook.
So it is?
Yeah.
Okay, the
Yeah.
time clock. It's kind of neat. And
Yeah.
the time is clicking. So did you have anything else you wanted to say?
Oh, no, I'm done. See ya.
All right, Brandon Ritter's going to be in sales today. The store's open, at 9 o'clock, right?
Yeah, it was at 9.
All right, and Earl's in, and Terry, and Jason. Busy time.
Busy day.
We do have another help wanted. I keep saying it every week. In other words, we just had another guy start Monday, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
So now we need more help, in other words. So just want to let you know we're growing and we're hiring. So if you want a good job moving trailers and washing them and stuff like that, I think we got another interview today or Monday with somebody. So we're steady hiring, we're growing, we're looking for help. All
We
right.
are,
So
yeah.
you're looking for customers.
I'm looking for customers.
All right. Brooks will be in sales about 10:15. You're going to be in sales by 9.
Yeah, probably.
All right.
Next 15
So
minutes or so.
what anything in particular you want to mention?
Specifically, just get in here today. I mean,
Okay.
I'm a little bit behind this week. I had a couple of days out.
You guys
of
are
the
very
office.
competitive. You all try to sell.
Yes,
Try to outsell each other.
absolutely.
But each sale's different, and how long it takes, and how
Yeah.
many you get, and the luck of the draw. And
yeah,
so ask for Brandon. is
Ask
what
for
you're saying.
Brandon, yeah.
By name.
by name.
Ask for Brandon by
If
name.
you can't remember Brandon, I'm known for wearing the black hat. I'm known as the scrawny guy with glasses.
Okay.
Hey, you, whatever. Just
Okay.
get my attention, and I'll help you
All
out.
right, and he's Brooks's brother, and Brooks is saying if you forget Brandon's name,
Just remember Brooks's name.
just remember Brooks's name,
Yeah.
or remember Brandon's brother. Right. So that's how they do it. All right. Anyway, what else?
That's really it. Just come
Well,
in and ask
thank
for
you for
Brandon.
stopping by.
Yeah, thank you
That
for
was
having
Brandon
me.
Ritter. All right. 542-7794. Have you had a phone call yet today?
I have not had a phone
You
call.
can be his first phone call if you don't do no more than say good morning. And your
I
hat is
appreciate
not
it.
black.
It's not black.
Okay?
Anymore.
So, anymore. All right. So, anyway, Weller's is going to be open at 9 o'clock. Busy day on hand. And we'll take care of you. Just be patient. Saturdays are off the hook, crazy time. And it's Wellers.com on the web. Man, we got a lot of specials. A lot of stuff on sale. We got the Wellers discount card. People are buying them things and using them because people are out and about and they want to save money. I mentioned the Duck King Car Wash earlier and forgot to mention if you have a Weller's discount card, you save $3. What is it on the Extreme? I can't remember.
Yeah, something.
$3. That's more than 10% off. So, and I think we use it every time we go. So, what else have we got to talk about, Brooks? Anything else? I think I'm up to date.
Yeah, you're good. You're actually
now-
on time, which is kind of
Now,
weird.
in the next half an hour, we got Sean from First Class Heating and Air coming on, right?
Yes, we do.
All right, and then after 9 o'clock, at 9 o'clock ish, we got Cotty, who's got a missing dog. $1,000 reward. He's going to be here.
Wow.
Then we're going to talk to Bill Anderson from Dry Zone a little bit. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to talk to
Craig Dorman.
Craig Dorman. He's got a thing, these can koozies, back to blue, right?
Yep.
Got 100 of them left. Wants to sell them today by noon.
Nice.
He sold 200 of them things. Isn't that amazing? He's donating all the money
That's
to the
awesome.
state police fund.
It's a great
Kind
call.
of cool. Great calls, great guy. We got a busy rest of the show. This has been the most amount of people I think we've talked to in one show.
Yeah. Do I seem more comfortable over here?
You seem better. I love the clock. Why are you more comfortable? Did you get a new chair, a little cushion?
I'm just getting used to this stuff.
Okay.
When you
okay.
take it apart and put it back together, you start to learn things, and then you got to test it. So
And you got to take it all with you on the 8th.
yeah, I'm not looking forward to that.
You're not? Well, they're going to let you set up the night before if you want.
I might actually do that.
Yep. So you need to plan that, I
But
guess.
we had gotten some new stuff along with the timer and some new wires.
All
and
from Mid
stuff.
South Audio.
Yep. So
Everything's
I,
going good.
Broke it all down last week and put all the new stuff in, and I'm excited.
Good. Our commercials seem a little better. Everything is moving along.
We're getting there.
Yep, and we keep the show recorded now. It's what we're really working on, trying to have it to where it's at wellerdoesdelmarva.com all the time for people to watch, right?
That's correct. We
All
had
right.
some issues over the last few weeks with.
But
some
I mean,
technical
what we're trying to
difficulties,
do,
but
Mid South Audio is giving us a solution to
Yes.
whether there's an internet problem or not. If the camera and the microphone are working, we've got the show recorded and captured. So, taking a break here, folks. I'm going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with more of Weller Does Delmarva. Here we go. I'm ready.
Jason, what are you doing?
I'm dealing cards.
Dealing cards? What are you doing? What are you talking about?
Jim said to make deals on this nice little patio set that we have here. Look, he's got an umbrella, a table, 4 chairs.
Make deals?
Yeah,
I
so
don't
I'm
think he was
making
talking
deals.
about making deals as in cards. I think he was talking about making a deal on the patio set.
I thought he meant make a deal on the patio set.
Well, we are going to make a deal on this patio set for you. It's a 6-piece patio set. 4 chairs, a table, and an umbrella. All for one money. $99. Give us a call at 337-8228. Stop on in. Take advantage of this deal. We only have a few available. You can check us out online at wellers.com as well.
Tom, don't worry about it. All right, the patio set. We have a few left.
We do have a few left, yes.
All right, so if anybody wants one, we need to move them because they're in the way now. We want to get rid of them. Table, 4 chairs, and an umbrella for $99. All right, what is next? Can I talk about Walls Service Center real
I
quick?
think that's a great idea.
Colin Walls had to step out. He is going to a training seminar, and I'm kind of proud of him because he's always training and upgrading and learning more things and trying to do a better job for his customers. So who am I talking about? It's Walls Service Center, downtown Milford. Been in business 59 years. They work on automobiles, cars, trucks, whatever you may need, foreign cars, they can do it. So anything from, getting your air conditioner up and working to something as simple as an oil change to something like a muffler or a catalytic, whatever the word is, converter. They do that, dual exhaust systems. They do brakes and rotors and rotate your tires. They just don't sell tires. But other than that, they pretty much have everything. So anyway, if you need an automobile repaired and you want to deal with somebody who's honest, their prices are fair, they know what they're doing, they use quality parts, they stand behind what they do, Walls Service Center in Milford is a good place to deal. I deal there, and I highly recommend them, and I know them, and they'll treat you right. If you're having a big project done, they'll give you an estimate, so you won't have any big surprises or anything like that. Their warranties are a little bit longer than most small repair shops, and Colin has been in business 59 years, so he's got his son coming on board, Colin the second. That'll be the 4th generation running this business. So again, if you want to deal with somebody that's owner-operated, fair, and honest, stands behind what he does. Walls Service Center is the place. The phone number is 422-8110, wallsservicecenter.com. On the web, they are closed today. Normally open on Saturdays, but today they're closed because a portion of the staff is going to this training thing. Also, if you get something done there, you actually get this free roadside assistance, which is kind of nice in case you ever, need towing or a jump start or a lock. You've locked your keys in the car, a flat tire change, or if you run out of fuel or something like that. This is free with any service from an oil change or greater. So you can get a $30-some oil change done, and you get this roadside assistance, which is good for 6 months from that service. You get this absolutely free. It's kind of neat. So just an added value. Walls Service Center, downtown Milford, 422-8110. All right, Brooks, you're going to be in sales today. Is that correct?
Yes, I am.
All right. And how's your week been?
It's going good. I actually
Going good?
started out really, had a nice Monday.
Okay.
And that just kind of fed the rest of the week, which was nice.
It's kind of
But,
neat when you get some momentum from the beginning. So,
Yeah, it's amazing how momentum really works. I never thought, momentum, you sell a couple, it doesn't,
Right.
it actually does seem to.
that's why I don't know why you guys want to take a day off. You lose your momentum.
Yeah, you do lose
Oh, now
your
he's going to give you the logic. Now he's going to explain it to you.
But sometimes you do need a break.
Right. You need to refresh.
That's correct.
What's it called? Reboot. You need to
there you go.
reboot.
Yes,
All right.
unplug.
Unplug. Yep. So anyway,
But yeah,
well,
I'll be here. I'm ready to.
you'll be over there by about 10:15. The store
10:15
opens at 9, so
Yep.
Brandon will be on deck then. But there's plenty for everybody. But any good stories you got for us this week?
Oh, man, I've got lots of stories. It's just trying to keep it all under time. But
Oh, well,
I'm
please
drawing a
don't
blank
share
right now.
then for fear of that. Okay.
Oh, you have to come back to me on that one.
What?
I'm drawing a blank.
I can see that. How many blanks are you drawing?
A few of them.
I can see that. All right. Is there anything else you don't want to share with us?
Oh, I do. Come on in. Ask
Oh,
for
come on in.
Brooks.
Now he's
Yes.
okay. Come on in.
A few things that I
Meet some of the
specialize
people.
on, are special ordered units. So if you're looking for something,
Oh, you do. You
specific,
do real good with that. A lot of vendor trailers.
That's great. I actually had a gentleman a few weeks ago come in, and he's looking for a vendor trailer to do pizza.
Okay.
So we sat down, and over a few week time frame, we really kind of broke down exactly what he needed, where he
Okay.
needed power, all that kind of stuff. And we have a trailer on order for him now.
Okay.
And it's going to be real nice, real set up.
Pizza.
Yeah, pizza. He's going to do pizza in it. So
Really?
yeah, I
That's
told
kinda
him
cool.
the only requirement is that you have to provide some food made in the concession trailer to your salesperson
To make sure. Samples.
yeah, samples exactly. And so
Samples.
far, everybody's
Okay.
been cool with that. So
Okay. Well,
but,
very good.
yeah, I'm excited about that unit. It's gonna be yellow, so
Really?
it's definitely gonna
Eye-catcher.
stand out.
Anybody
wherever
that's
it
ever
goes.
been to Shinkatig,
Yes,
we've got a couple big Wellers vendor trailers right there on the circle, right?
That's correct.
What was that? Woody's
Woody's Beach Barbecue and Woody's Fried
Woody's
Chicken
Beach
Joint.
Barbecue. So
Yep.
if you want to see a couple, he bought two huge
Two
ones.
32 footers, and he
They were
actually
like
sunk them down
9 or
into
10
the ground.
Yeah.
And put a bridge between the two of them, and one of them he does all his prepping, and the other one he does all his serving out of.
Yep.
So,
So-
and we can do all kinds.
And we've
of
had a
work.
lot of fire companies.
Oh, yeah.
And I was at an event recently up in Harrington, a sportsman show, where I think it was like Denrec had a trailer.
Yeah, Denrec bought a.
It was
trailer
full of
from
all
us.
these guns that they had confiscated. And so anyway, that's another trailer that we sold.
Yeah,
So if you want a special order, a vendor trailer, or any kind of trailer, Brooks is the guy.
That's
all
right.
right. 448.
0049.
All right, folks, we are back on the radio, and good morning to you. You are in the final half hour of radio time for Weller Does Delmarva, and we're going to continue on with a bonus hour on My Cozy TV till 10 o'clock, which is on Comcast 204, Mediacom 99, and over the air at 31.2. And then you can also watch it at Facebook Live or WellerDoesDelmarva.com. And if you say, Jim, I don't have time for this right now, that's okay, because you can always watch it later at WellerDoesDelmarva.com or my Facebook page. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay. Now, what's my next commercial? Dr. T?
Dr. T, yes.
Dr. Trillia. I wouldn't even call it a commercial because everybody enjoys dealing with him.
Absolutely.
In other words, Brooks and Brandon go there. I go there. Now, my daughter Kim, I do want to make an announcement. My daughter Kim has announced to us that she's going to be having her second child. So we're kind of excited. So she gets massages there, and now they're talking about chiropractic care for when the baby's born. In other words, so that's kind of a neat thing. But chiropractic care has a lot to do with how a lady carries a baby and how she feels during her pregnancy and stuff like that. So Dr. T, Dr. Trillia, and Dr. Bud. That's not three people. Dr. T is Dr. Trillia. So Dr. T and Dr. Bud are the two doctors of chiropractic at Peninsula Chiropractic Center. Good people, friendly, knowledgeable, helpful. They listen to you. They don't just shuffle you in and shuffle you out. They want to know what's going on because they want to make sure what they do works, okay? Chiropractic care is not for all things, but you never know. It's a good place to start. So if you're having headaches or neck pains, back pains, sometimes my left leg goes numb from sitting in a position like with the phone like this or whatever, and my back gets out of whack. And it's kind of neat how they can tell if you're crooked right from the get-go. So anyway, it's Peninsula Chiropractic Center. If you're not feeling good, if you're feeling a little wonky and you want to get your body in tune, because every day gravity and stress and everything's just pulling on you, Peninsula Chiropractic Center is a great place to deal. I've been dealing with them for years. They're a good place. They do massages. They have a hydrotherapy table. It's like like a little wellness center there. It starts with the first phone call. When you call, they're going to be knowledgeable. They're going to be friendly. They're going to be helpful. How can we get you in? How can we be accommodating? If you have insurance and you have questions, you give a call, talk to Joyce. She'll tell you what your insurance covers and doesn't cover. But here's a special offer, and people are definitely taking advantage of it. Don't be shy. It's a free offer, okay? You're saying a free offer at a doctor's office? Yep, here's the offer. You give a call to 629-4344 and say, hey, I heard about you on Jim's show, Weller Does Delmarva, or Jim Weller, anything like that. And I want to take advantage of this free offer. And the free offer is this. You can meet with one of the doctors, Dr. T or Dr. Bud. Tell them what you got going on. They'll take a look at things, and they'll see if they believe they can help you, if chiropractic is for you. If not, they'll steer you where you may need to go. And that is not going to charge you anything. They're not going to put it on your insurance. They're not going to have a copay or a deductible. It's a free visit. Now, when is the last time any doctor of any sort offered to give you a free consultation? So it's Dr. T or Dr. Bud, 629-4344. Like their page on Facebook. It's Peninsula Chiropractic Center, and they'll take good care of you. Now, my next guest is Sean. Come on down. This is Sean from First Class Heating and Air. Been talking to him for years. Good guy. Friendly guy. Oh, we're posing for the picture now. So you look right over there somewhere.
There we go.
Just lose a lot of time.
There we go.
See our new clock?
I do. That's great.
It
Nice.
is amazing. So anyway, he can even talk to us through it. So if he has something to tell us. Oh, it started now.
Okay, now we're on.
You're on the clock.
Now we're on.
All right. Ooh, let me get ready. Sean, how's your week been?
It's been great. Been hot.
Been hot.
Yeah.
Now, what
Yeah, so-
happens with a heating and air conditioning company when it gets hot?
It gets crazy. It gets busy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
People call in a panic.
Exactly. Yeah. A lot of people that have not tried their systems and knew at the end of last year that there was going to be an issue. They found out, yep, they were right.
It
It,
didn't-
was.
it didn't fix
It
itself.
didn't fix itself over the winter. So, it's never too late. We always say that. You can always get in there, get it taken care of, get it serviced. But it's just time consuming at this point. So it may
Right.
take a little longer than what you like. If it's 100 degrees out and it's 95 degrees in your house, you're going to be uncomfortable. You're not going to be happy. So, we went through this heat wave. Kind of getting through that part of it. If you know
Right.
it struggled a little bit, then great time to call. Just get it taken care of. Get it
But you're
serviced.
a fully staffed
Yeah,
company. You've
absolutely.
got parts in stock. You've got trucks with parts on them.
Absolutely.
You can get what people need quickly. You've got people that answer the phone 24/7.
Correct. Yep.
And when the phone gets answered, you're going to get some answers.
Yes. Yeah.
In
And you
other
get
words.
dispatched out there right away. I know our service techs are talking to them 7:30, 8 o'clock last night. They're still running strong
Wow.
last few days. But very, very accommodating. They'll make everything happen as much as you can. So, people that are without, I know this is a busy weekend. We had a lot of people that came down, they've been gone all week. They came down for the weekend and then found out, something's not working.
Right.
And able to get a call. So people that have maintenance agreements, that's always a big help too. We
Because
can
that
get in
does
there.
give them a priority.
Yes, yeah.
It also gives them a discount.
Right. Yeah. And the other nice thing is who to call. If you don't have to do this. The only time you ever think about something is when there's a problem.
Right.
And you don't have to go through a phone book or go through the internet and try to search to find somebody that you already know is set up. You're in the system. They can call up there. They can give them your information, and they know where to go. Most of the time, the service techs have been out there to you before. They're familiar with the
A little
system.
bit of a relationship.
Yeah, so it's a nice feeling, and then knowing that you can get it taken care of within a couple of days is pretty important.
It's also nice when you have the service agreement. They already know what brands of stuff you have, so that way they can come even more prepared.
Right. If they know the size of the filters, a lot of times they know what part may be needed. If there was something that was questionable last time, and you said, yeah, let's hold off, but let's do this in the spring service. Now that's
Right.
documented. It's it's ready to go. So when they do schedule that, we have everything we need. All the notes are, and all the techs have all the notes from the past on there right when they're with them. They all have iPads.
Because they're all electronically
Exactly,
connected.
yeah. So they can pull up the entire history of the system. They can pull up everything they need right while they're on the job site. It's pretty neat what you can do with technology today.
Now, what if somebody's listening or watching and says, I've never dealt with your company. I don't even know what brand I have. I just bought this place.
Sure.
You know, will you work on pretty much any brand?
We work on pretty much any brand.
Okay.
Heating, air conditioning, anything. Oil, gas, geothermal, mini
Okay.
splits, anything that's out there. There are a ton of different types of units that are out. But pretty much the parts are very similar, and the properties and the way that they work are very similar. Our service guys are extremely well trained. We go through a lot of continuing training on the our primary systems that we install, but also on other all the manufacturers and all the wholesalers have classes on their generic classes on motors, on on expansion valves, on compressors, and a lot of these companies are the same parts that are used in multiple systems. So you learn how to diagnose, you learn how to find the problems they're in that, and it makes it just a quicker process.
Right.
So,
And training is
key.
so efficient. In other words,
Absolutely.
it helps you get to the problem and get on with it.
Yeah.
So, first class heating and air. Now, you also sell and install heating and air conditioning
Yes,
systems.
we do. Yes. Yep.
And you also do home performance
We do,
things.
yep.
And plumbing,
Plumbing,
also.
right?
So a
full
little bit
service
of
on there for all the mechanicals for the home. We always look at the home as an entire system. That everything has to work well together. The house has to be able to handle the heating and cooling load.
Right, and breathe properly.
Exactly. It's got to be healthy. You don't want to waste energy. I was in a house yesterday that the ductwork was replaced by somebody else that was in the HVAC world.
Okay.
A friend of a friend, I guess they said. But it was just improperly done, and there was a tremendous amount of air going underneath their house, and they were finding that their bills were higher than they ever been. And after looking at it and measuring it, we found out that about 35% of their air was blowing into their crawl space. Well, that's a system that is
What a shame.
sized to heat and cool the house properly. When you're losing 35% of it, it's got to work 35% longer. It's got to work harder,
like
and
a
it costs a
third
lot of
of
money.
their
It's a
cost.
lot of money that's going out.
Boy, what a
So-
loss. I mean, and you were able to help them figure
Yep,
that out.
Yeah, we figured it out. We came up with some ideas. We found out that there's rebates from the state to help pay for that cost, pay for that fix
Oh.
too. So it really works out.
Aren't you
So
one of the few companies
we
in
are.
that program?
Yeah, it's for Energize Delaware. There's only a handful of companies that are out.
There's less than 10, I think.
Down here, and on there. We're actually one of the largest ones. We've done at this point close to 300,000 in rebates since last June.
Wow,
So,
that's quite a
yeah.
help, quite a
Yeah.
savings to your customers.
Absolutely
Now,
is.
you'll go all the way up to Wilmington?
Oh, absolutely. Yep. Yeah, we have a lot of customers up north.
All the
we
way
have
up to Wilmington.
I thought
90
not
miles.
Yeah, we have a satellite office up north too that we service out of. So it's nice. We're not running trucks all over the place. Some people say, well, that's a long run for you. We do have an office up there. We have a staff up there as well. So
And then you'll go to Maryland.
we go down all the way to the Virginia line. So
Okay.
we have a pretty big area that we cover, but it's dispatched extremely well that you're not
Very
waiting.
efficient.
It's very efficient. We have service techs and installers that basically live all over from Sussex County, Wycomico County, Worcester County,
Okay.
in Kent County. So you can get dispatched, and obviously up north in Newcastle we have some employees as well. So you get dispatched to the right way. We're not sending people from one county
Right.
to all the way north. It's
Right.
all local, so it cuts down on time, and it's a very efficient way to do
Very
that.
competitive pricing.
Absolutely,
Financing available.
Plenty of that, yes.
Okay, so if you have a project and it's caught you off guard, or you just want to take advantage of maybe some special financing programs, if there is any, take advantage of that.
Absolutely, and that's one thing that when we look at systems, they're very it's a costly repair, and when you're getting into anything for the home, it's going to save you money on energy efficiency, and you're going to be more comfortable. But the initial scare of it is the fact that it's an expensive
Correct. And
thing.
you're never prepared.
No, not at all. And to try to come up and think about, I just heard that this system costs this much.
Right.
We look at it as a very simple monthly payment.
Right.
And a lot of times you can get the entire house fixed and very energy efficient, the most efficient system you can get, and you get all the ductwork sealing, you get everything that you really, really need, not what is thrown on there is to just to make a sale bigger,
Right.
but what's truly needed. and you're comfortable monthly payments, and we've been the most efficient with 0% financing. We can get down there under $200 a month. We can get different financing rates and extended terms, and we've got some that are $70, $80 a month for new systems. So we can fit just about any budget. We can fit in there and get options for anyone that has a fixed budget. Because let's face it, right now everyone does. You have to be able to set.
Nobody has excess laying around.
Not at all. And so you want to make sure that you're able to, but you don't want to not go.
And get
without,
what you need.
yeah, and you don't want to be without. You don't want to struggle and not have air conditioning, not have heating. The other side of it is, as humid and hot as it is, the houses sweat and the humidity builds up. And if you're not running air conditioning to try to save money, you could be doing more damage to your home. So you want to make sure everything is done, because then it's a larger fix.
Everything's got to
fix
work
down the
in
road.
sync.
Absolutely. So
Now, also, isn't there a savings, though? I mean, in other words, somebody buys a new, more energy-efficient system. Because,
Yep.
if your system's 10 or 15 years old and you buy a new one, the advancements are tremendous over
Absolutely,
the past
yeah.
10 years, I guess.
Exactly. Yeah, the efficiencies have gone up. Your energy savings is substantial. They're using less electric, and that's a big thing, less wattages. A lot of times you hear, well, is it, how much am I going to save? I get that question all the time. It's
Yeah.
like it's very relative to outdoor temperature, to indoor temperature,
much
to what
you
you're
use it.
comfortable exactly. But some of these systems are using 30% less energy operating the system. So
that's
it's
significant.
not it's not a 30% reduction in your electric bill at the end of the
Right.
month, but it's a 30% reduction in the amount of electricity that system uses. So that can definitely knock it down a little bit. But it's more importantly, you're more comfortable. You have a peace of mind. You have a full warranty, a 10 or 12-year full parts and labor warranty, and everything else that comes along with that. So you really know that no matter what, you can have somebody stand behind and service it. The parts are always readily available, and it's a peace of mind, like I said. So
I like
it's
it.
great.
I like
Very
it.
good.
And I've dealt with you for quite a few
Yeah,
years now.
yeah.
In fact, this week, I think coming up, you're putting new
Yep,
system
we're getting
here
ready
in
to do
Bridgeville.
the
I've put
overhaul
it
of all
off
the
as long as
systems.
I can.
Yeah, we're going to be in there, and it'll be nice and comfortable in there for the next forever.
Yeah, yep.
So,
now,
very good.
a couple other things I want to mention. You're fully licensed and
Right.
insured. If you go into a town and do work, you buy the proper
Absolutely.
licensing there.
Yep.
Your trucks are lettered. Your people have uniforms on, and
Right.
so on. So
Yeah, you know who's coming to your door.
Right.
Everything is lettered up. They're proper phone calls ahead of time. You're going to get the people out of from the office are going to call you and say, hey, these people are coming. We're going to be out there tomorrow morning between 8 and 8:30, whatever the time is going to be there. Everything's scheduled very well, so you know when they pull up in a driveway, this is who's supposed to be there.
here.
Right.
Yeah.
And all our guys are background checked and certified. Like everyone else, we're hiring and very aggressively
Isn't it
right
nice
now.
that business is growing?
It is. We were talking about that about a month ago, saying how much we're seeing an increase in just in our industry, especially. But it's really, really booming, and it's great. We've had a tremendous April and May so far, and we know it's going to be a hot June, and we're ready for it. So we're expanding. We're looking for helpers. We're looking for installers, service techs, anything that has to do with it. Even if it's you've had just a little bit of experience, we're hiring helpers. We're training them in the field.
Okay.
We're putting them through training and different things. So it's a great way to learn, a great way to grow with a great company. So it's very competitive with
Can they
other
apply
companies.
online?
You can. You want to. The best
just
thing to do
come
is
on
come
in?
right into the office.
Okay. In Millsboro.
Exactly. Right in the main office in Millsboro. All the information is online. You can get a hold of someone. They can give you the directions, anything you need
Okay.
to get in there. But that way you can get all the information you need and see if they can join the team.
FirstClassHVAC.com on the
Correct.
web.
Yep.
934-8900.
You got it.
And anything else?
That should be it. I appreciate it. Looking forward to a good warm summer and
Yeah.
good,
A good
see
year.
you next weekend or
Yeah.
next week.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right. Well, thanks a lot,
Thanks, Jim.
Sean.
Appreciate
And
it.
Have a good weekend.
You
What
do
are you
the
doing
same.
today?
Working.
Working.
Imagine
Okay.
that, right?
All
It's a
right.
good day. Good day for it.
All right. Thank you very
Thanks,
much. First Class Heating and Air, folks. I deal with them. I personally recommend them. They're good people. They're honest. They're fair. Offer financing, 40 years in business, locally owned and operated. Give them a call, 934-8900. 934-8900. I believe Brandon has went to go sell something. And we've got another hour of the show. So if you were listening on the radio and you say, well, what's next? What's next? We're going to break from the radio at 9 o'clock. And then we're going to continue on My Cozy TV, which is Comcast 204, Mediacom 99, over the air at 31.2. You can also watch the show now or later at my Facebook page, Jim Weller there. You can rewind it or go back to it or find it. Also at WellerDoesDelmarva.com. You can also watch the shows there because we've got Bill Anderson from Dry Zone going to be on. Cotty is going to be here. Cotty Edges. He's got a missing dog, $1,000 reward. And then we're also going to be talking with Craig Dorman about a can koozie that he has made that says "Back the Blue." It's a fundraiser, and he's got about 100 of them left that he wants to try to sell. All right, Brooks, tell me, how has the show been? We making out all right?
Yeah, I think it's going really good.
Good. I want to just mention my accountant, if I could, George Luff, Luff and Associates. 3 different offices: Dover, Milford, and Rehoboth. Great company, family operated. Tyler, his son, is in there now. He's a CPA, along with George and a fine staff of other folks. I've dealt with them for years. They do my accounting work for Wellers and my JKJ properties and my personal stuff, and they're just good people to deal with. They're always looking for new customers, so if you need somebody to help you with accounting work, whether it's business or personal, they do it all. But also, they do payroll. This is the thing I've been pushing, and many businesses are like, I can relate, Jim. I'm busy. I got my business to run, hiring new people. Some people are, got a wage attachment or whatever, and I just don't feel like becoming an expert on all that. I need somebody to help me with my payroll. Well, Easy Payroll System, Easy Payroll at Luff and Associates is the answer. Whether you deal with them for your accounting work or don't deal with them, they will help you with your payroll needs, even if you do your own accounting work. So some accountants do payroll, some don't. Luff and Associates does do it. It's Easy Payroll System, and they can help you. They can do as little as you want, or they can do as much as you want. So whether you want them to do your W-2s or W-4s or I-9s, or your W-3s, W-2s, 3s, and 4s, I-9s, direct deposit, payroll checks, your 940 and 941 forms, to whatever degree you want help, they'll help you. Or if you say, I just need you to help me a little bit, they'll do that. You can pick it. I think it's called a la carte. Easy Payroll, Luff and Associates, 422-9699. 422-9699. On the web, it's luffcpas.com. Good people. And I really enjoy dealing with them, and I think you will too. So just give them a call if you have any questions. Milford, Dover, and Rehoboth, 422-9699. Were you saying something?
No, you're doing a good job.
Just checking on you over there, Brooks.
I did want to mention who we got on the show next week.
Oh, who we got next week?
Next week we got Barry again, the Greenwood Mennonite School Spring Festival,
Okay.
and then we'll also have a
Wait a minute.
Teen
Barry?
Challenge.
Barry?
Yeah.
From the Greenwood Mennonite
No,
School Spring Festival?
Barry from Dry Zone.
Okay.
Greenwood Mennonite Spring Festival.
Okay.
The Delmarva Teen Challenge.
Oh,
and
Bob
Jim
Carey.
Martin.
And Jim Martin. Wow, we got a busy show next week.
Yeah.
What?
We got one opening in the morning, and that's it.
What time? 7 o'clock?
7 o'clock.
All right, anybody wants to be on at 7, we are for hire, right?
Absolutely.
Let us know. We've got a spot for sale, 10 minutes, okay? So if you got something you want to promote or say or do, you let us know. Now, what else we got? Live with Walls and Weller, Wednesday nights.
Yep.
I just want to tell people about that. That's a Facebook Live show that we do, Colin Walls and myself, live with Walls and Weller. If you'd like to be on that, the first time you can be on is free.
Yep.
Anything beyond that, you would pay for. We actually just had a business ask us if they could be on every week. So that's kind of exciting. They're going to start being on
absolutely.
every week in June. So they must be getting some results from being on that.
They definitely
So,
see a value.
yeah, between Walls, Live with Walls and Weller, and Weller Does Delmarva, we can get you a lot of exposure. If you own a business or you got something you want to promote or say or do, you'll be surprised what we talk about. And we have fun. It's unscripted. It's unrehearsed. It's all made from scratch. And we do it every Saturday morning right here, and we do it every Wednesday night at our studio in Lincoln, the Catch It Live studios. We had a big bee attack the other day. Did you see the picture?
I saw a picture, yes.
Yeah, I was at the Catch It Live studio out in my truck, and I hear this noise, and I'm thinking, what is it, a street sweeper or something? It was this bees. They were coming out of a tree, and then they flew across the property and started on this limb of this tree, and by the time they got done, they were probably 12 inches down, hanging off the limb by about 18 inches from left to right.
Well, they're building the hive, I guess.
I think they were taking a break. That's what somebody told me. And then they flew on from there.
Wow.
It was amazing. It was this big swarm of bees, but they're protecting the queen bee is what it is. So they started in a tree, moved to another tree, and then these bee people were coming to get them, and they left.
Yeah, I've always been kind of scared of bees.
Oh,
but,
man.
But people talk like I mean, other than they sting you because you step
Right.
on them or something like that, But I actually saw on Facebook a video where a girl just took her hand and actually kind of went slowly right into the whole swarm.
Really?
Didn't get stung or anything.
Well, Brooks, we're going to video you as you try that, okay? Now, folks, I want to thank you for watching and listening to the show. We're on every week, so we're going to be taking and exiting the radio here in a few minutes. So Fran is at the studio at the helm. Thank you, Fran, for all that you do back there, Delaware 105.9. Then we continue on. So if you would, and you want to watch more of the show, we've got Cotty, a friend of ours who has a missing dog, and anybody that's ever lost an animal knows how that feels. It's a bad feeling. You hate it. I hate it. So anyway, he's offering $1,000 reward. And so you want to stay tuned for that. Then we've got Bill Anderson from Dry Zone who's going to be on. But we're going to talk more about what it's like to be a dad who has a daughter that's graduating high school and getting ready to go into college. And then we actually have Craig Dorman, who has these can koozies he's made, and he's selling them and donating the money to the Delaware State Police, some fund that, helps different people and different things. And we want to get behind that. We had him on the other day. He had 300 the other day. He's down to 100 of them left.
Wow.
So it's kind of a neat, almost a collector's item, something to say, I got one. So that's going to be all in the next hour of the show. We're going to be very busy. So go to My Cozy TV, Comcast 204, Mediacom 99, and over the air at 31.2, or go to my Facebook page, which is Jim Weller, and it's Jim, not GYM, Jim Weller, and you can watch the show there, or you can also go to WellerDoesDelmarva.com. We thank you. Weller's Utility Trailers is open. Phone number for the store is 337-8228. On the web, it's Wellers.com. And other than that, I think we are just about out of time. I do know the Greenwood Barbecue Chicken is open today. So if you'd like some really good chicken, you get up there and get some chicken. All right, we're taking a break from the radio. We are done for the week. See ya. Bye. I'm going to take a quick commercial now. So here we go with our next commercial.
Are you tired of cranking on your jack? Are you tired of looking for a place to store that block of wood? We here at Wellers have the solution to make the jacking of your trailer much easier. It's a drop leg insert. It's made to insert right into the jack of the trailer. And as you can see here, we have one already inserted in the jack here. All you need to do is pull the reinsert the pin. And now you've decreased the jacking of the trailer by that much already. Just go ahead and finish jacking. And look how much work you save. Come on in, ask for one of the guys here at Wellers. Give us a call, 337-8228, or check them out online at Wellers.com.
Isn't that a cool gizmo? There's nothing worse than you're trying to unhook your trailer and you're looking for a 4x4, like a piece of wood or something like that, and there's none around. But you need it because it just won't raise up high enough without it. So that is something that we sell here. No, Brooks did not invent that, but he wishes he did.
Yes.
So we sell that. So Colin Walls has had to move on for the day. He is going to a training seminar, a management seminar. He's going, and Tracy's going, and Colin the second will go as soon as the show is over. But that means Walls Service Center is not open today, but they will be open again Monday morning at 7:30. Walls Service Center is a local automotive repair facility in downtown Milford. Been around a long time. In fact, Colin has been around 59 years, okay? And he does a good job for his customers, whether it's an oil change or you get a muffler replaced or you need to have your windshield wipers changed if you're getting ready to go through inspection or something like that, and you need to make sure your brake lights work or your turn signals or anything of that nature. Anything you need done, Walls Service Center can help you out. They rotate tires, they do brakes, they do serpentine belts. The one thing they don't do is they don't sell tires. But other than that, they do it all, and they've been around 59 years. Colin is running the business. His son, Colin II, is getting involved. So that'd be the fourth generation. It's kind of amazing. So good, honest, local people, downtown Milford. It's got, I think, like 5 different bays there. But the one thing people are ready to get fixed now is their air conditioner, their automotive air conditioner. And Colin has more than one machine to work on it. So if you've got your air conditioners not working just right in your car and you want to get it fixed and you want it to just be ice cold air conditioning, or you got a big vehicle or a van or an SUV and you got a lot of space to cool, Walls Service Center in Milford works on automotive air conditioners. They have more than one machine, so they can work on 4 or 5 cars at one time, and they could all be air conditioning problems. So if you have any questions, you can give them a call at 422-8110. Now, today, they are not open today. They're normally open on Saturdays, but this one particular Saturday, they're not. 422-8110 is the number. You can go to wallservicecenter.com and schedule an appointment. Just put right on there when you'd like to get your vehicle worked on. Or if you're watching or listening right now and you just say, look, I just want to drop it off. I need them to work it in when they can. Can they? Yes. You can drop your vehicle off over the weekend. Walls Service Centers, downtown Milford, 220 Northeast Front Street. And you can just drop it off. There's like a slot in the door where you just throw the key in there, put a little note with it, and they'll give you a call Monday, or you can call them, and they'll get you worked in as best they can. They do most of their work by schedule, but if you've got something that needs to be done, you get it there, and they'll get to it as best they can. Also, if you're getting ready to go through inspection, just want to check your lights and your turn signals. It's real hard to check your own brake light. You know, it's hard to put your foot on the pedal and then run to the back of the car because by then it's off. So, you know, and then you keep replacing the bulbs thinking you got a bad bulb. So anyway, if you need your lights checked, you need your wiper replaced, whatever you need, Walls Service Center, great place, 422-8110, 220 Northeast Front Street, right across from Abbott's Grill, right next to Bicentennial Park. Locally owned, locally operated, honest, friendly, fair, good people, Walls Service Center. Tell them I sent you. I get a penny for every customer I send them, and I'm working on my retirement fund. Okay? Walls Service Center. Now, Brooks, what's up with you?
Oh, busy.
All right. Can I move right on into
Yes.
to Cotty?
That sounds like a great
All right.
idea.
I see Bill Anderson has arrived. Good morning, Bill. Is Heather outside here? All right, because we need to take the show outside. All right. Cotty, come on down and have a seat. Cotty is our friend. I've got to know you for quite a few years, and how are you there? We're going to take a
Good.
picture,
Good
I
to
think.
see you.
So, how you doing?
Good.
All right. Did you get it? Brooks is going to take our picture. Here we go. Thank you, Brooks. All right. So, Cotty, you've lost your dog.
Yes, my
We're
dog
gonna
has
need
gone
you
with
to
me.
talk right there, into
Okay.
that, if you would.
Yeah, I've had a little Chihuahua Terrier mix, and she goes with me everywhere I went.
I remember this dog.
Yes, I'm sure.
It was up on the track.
Yes, definitely.
Yep.
She's always been with me and goes everywhere. Most everybody that knows me knows her. Just want to get the word out that if anybody has seen her, or
Okay.
anything, to give us a call. I mean, even if you know where she's staying, it may be somebody found her
Right.
and not know us and has her, and just
Okay.
need to get the word
You
out.
want your dog back if you can, but even
Yes.
if somebody's got the dog and taking good care, you just want to know that the dog's fine.
Yeah, I want to know the dog's fine.
But you'd like to have the dog
I
back.
definitely want to have her back. but,
Right.
We're offering $1,000 reward.
$1,000 reward.
Yeah,
That's a chunk
so
of money.
It is. So
I mean, that's almost worth getting up and getting out and looking for this dog.
definitely, that's what we want people to do is go look for the dog. I mean, even if you don't want to get involved, you know where the dog is, just let us know.
Okay.
And I'll take care of going and finding her, trying to get her back,
Okay.
and give you the reward.
Okay. All right. Can we show a picture? This is
Yeah,
a
I've got
picture
Get it here,
of
right
the
side
dog.
up.
Now, that's a nice poster.
We made a poster up that we're offering
Can you see it?
$1,000.
$1,000. The dog's name is Roxy.
Roxy,
Isn't
yes.
it funny the way you think you should move? That's the opposite.
Yeah, it is.
You know.
It
All right.
is.
So Roxy, $1,000 reward.
Yeah.
And is there a phone number on there?
There is. It's my phone number.
I see it.
302-542-2234.
542-2234. So for
Yeah.
$1,000, it's worth somebody saying, "Hey, I'm going to put a little time into this.
Oh, definitely.
Make it a
yes.
family adventure. Go out and look for this dog." So let's start with, where did the dog go lost from?
Yes. It was Georgetown Plaza, the out down in Georgetown.
Okay.
And we were at Flex World Gym. And Roxy, like I say, is always with me whenever I'm working. And I was helping them put down a floor. She was sitting there beside me. I think she'd gone out, just laid by the back door in the sun. And then probably 10 minutes later, I noticed her missing.
Really?
Yes, and she doesn't run off, so I'm sure she didn't run off. I think maybe somebody saw her. She may have gone over to the bathroom.
And maybe
And
they just thought it was a lost dog.
A lost dog picked her up, and so we're just
So this
really
started
looking
in
for her.
Georgetown at Flex
Yes.
World.
Yes.
And how long ago?
It's been about 2.5 weeks now.
2.5 weeks. So
Yep.
so you're reasonably confident somebody has the dog.
Yes, pretty sure.
Okay, so you're really looking for who has this dog, and you want your dog back.
Definitely.
And you're
yes.
more than happy to give them or whoever steers you in that direction $1,000 reward.
$1,000 reward. I mean, if you have the dog and happen to pick her up, the reward, you could go buy another one for your kids or
Right,
anything, and have
right.
plenty
The dog
to take care of
is
her.
your dog. You want your dog.
I want my dog back.
Right.
She's 12 years old,
Okay.
and I know she's not happy. We've had her at my dad's, watches her when we go on vacation.
Okay.
And she just watches the window, he says, the whole time we're going.
Waiting for you to come
waiting
back.
for me to come back.
Wow. Wow. All right. So it was 542.
542-2234.
All right. Can we show the picture again just one more time?
Sure, we'll put this
And
in here.
Brooks, before he leaves, can we snap a picture of this maybe? Just so I can do a couple more posts. Does he need to raise it up? No, he can't raise it up any. Okay. There we go. All right.
Yeah. And
okay.
it's on Lost Pets.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yes,
All
on
right.
a lot of we've got it on Facebook. We've put it everywhere. We've asked
Okay.
everybody to repost it.
Okay.
I'm sure you've probably seen it on your site.
Yep,
We've
I
had
have.
it-
Yep.
We've had it reposted.
Yep.
We just need to get the word out there. We need the
Right.
people to know, because I feel they would bring her back. I
Right.
think, and
Do the right thing.
Do the right thing.
All right.
We've checked everywhere, and like I say, she wouldn't run off too far. So I feel somebody just has picked her up by mistake,
Right.
and just need to find her.
Right. Because they may not have any idea that anybody's even looking for her.
No, no,
Right.
and she's not. I know everybody thinks their own pet is not
Right.
is special, but she is special. She doesn't know what it's like to have a dog's life.
Right. Right.
She sort of has us
So-
trained, so
Wow. She's trained you.
she's trained me. Yes.
Wow. Well, good. All right. So we're going to help you find her. So anyway, anything else you want to say or add?
Yeah, I just really want to thank you for
Oh,
having
you're
us in
welcome.
here. It's great that people can go out and help each other with stuff and
Community.
Community. You've always
Yep.
been good with everything. I really
Well, we
appreciate
try.
it.
We try.
Okay, Jim.
All right. Thank you, Cotty. Nice
Okay,
seeing you
thank
again.
you. Good to see you.
All right, everybody. So if you can help with that, you know what it's like. Anybody that has an animal, when you lose it, you kind of you want it back. I know what it's like, and I know we've had our dogs run off. And my wife's like, "Daggone it!" She's frustrated with them, and then when they come home, oh, she's all happy. In other words, so that's that. All right, are we ready for our next guest? Can we have Bill? Come on down, Bill. And you got to tell me whether we should or should not go outside and round Heather up. I want to get her on the show one of these days. Oh my gosh. Have a seat. Brooks is going to take our picture. Let us shake hands. How about that? Very good. All right, Bill, you've got some big things going on. This is Bill Anderson, owner, operator of Dry Zone.
Right.
Is that right? See you guys. See ya. And you've got some big things going on in your world.
We do, yeah.
Other than lifting concrete.
Other than lifting concrete.
So anyway, last night was a special event for you.
Right, yeah. So it was Grace's last time she got to sing in high school. So
Grace is your daughter.
Grace is my daughter.
18?
Yeah, our daughter. She's 17. Well, 17. Yeah.
A very accomplished young lady.
She scares us.
Yep, very talented, seems very smart, but
Right.
she can sing.
It was funny. A few years ago, we went to a concert for chorus, and I never heard her sing because she's just kind of shy or reserved or whatever. and
Okay.
she started singing on the stage, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, where's my phone?
Really?
And I was shocked at how well she actually sings. So.
Oh, here they are.
Yeah,
Oh, they're coming in on purpose. All right. So, is she going to sing for us today? No? Okay. All right. Well, I think it's kind of neat,
Yeah.
in other words, and I think you've done a good job, and you should be very proud.
Heather did the best job. So
Heather did the best job.
she
All
did
right,
the best
then.
job. I just kind of was there. So
Okay. Well, good. It takes a team to make the dream.
yeah, that's what they say.
Well, good. So today, what do you got going on today?
Well, Grace needs glasses.
Glasses,
So,
okay.
Then we have to drop her off at work. So
Okay. Where's she work at?
Sweet Frog.
Sweet Frog.
Yeah,
okay.
down by the mall.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Now, last night, Dry Zone received some awards.
Right, and I appreciate you actually being there for
Well,
us.
I appreciate you letting me.
Right.
It was a memorable time. Them awards were first class.
They're fun.
Yeah.
It's-
and
it's-
just the group of people that were there. That was a good group. The Regal Awards and what was it? I forgot the name of the organization.
Right, so it's the Home Builders Association of Delaware.
Okay.
So there's a couple different organizations that we belong to, and that's one of them.
Okay.
And every year they have these awards that they put on, and
Okay.
we were lucky enough to. I didn't even see what we won last night until like later on. Barry finally
5
texted.
of 'em.
Yeah, 5 of them. I saw the picture. I thought there was 3 at first because I saw one picture with
Well,
just
that was
3.
I didn't know there was more.
Yeah, there was.
I was like, tickled to death at 3. I had no idea it was going to be 5. I would have posted the first picture. So, but you were well represented.
Good.
Well represented. Rob and Scott and Barry, they did a good job for you.
Well, I heard Barry
And,
presented. Is that
Barry-
true? That was the rumor I heard before I
He got
left
up
yesterday.
there, yeah. And but they all looked good, and people knew your business. And I was like, wow, Dry Zone is really well known in the community. And then you won them awards, and then it made me think of on the wall there where you got all those awards at the
Right.
barn. You know, like the Wall of Fame or
Right.
or whatever. You know, it's like, you know, you're going to need them ones in the floor next.
Right. Well, that
You know.
and, like when you first walk in, there's like a little trophy case.
Yes.
And it was actually Heather's mom's. So we Lydia kept it,
Okay.
specifically for that. Now I think we're gonna have to find another bigger one.
Right.
Yeah, our awards are
Growing.
growing.
But it's
yeah.
a testament to how well you and Heather run the business. You know, you're grooming people. You've grown. I've known you for a few years now, and I've just watched. You know, you've got the barn and your vehicles, and you're lettered, and you got a website and a real phone number. And you used the word one time, chuck in a truck. You're
yeah.
not chucking a truck. What you do is a process. It's not an experiment. It's a
Right.
process. If you have a problem, we have a solution.
Right, and it's our only
You know?
job.
Yeah, it's right. It's not your
we don't
hobby
do
or-
painting, and
Right,
we had a
you-
homeowner that actually wanted us to build a deck, and
Okay.
yeah, we could build a deck, but we're not going to build a deck.
Correct.
Just because
Right.
you can doesn't mean
Right.
you
Just
should.
because you did this for a living and business got slow and I decided to do this also,
Right.
that's not you guys. This
Right.
is what you do
Right.
for a living. And I also little things, Barry said, you're licensed, you're insured, your people are background tested and
Right.
drug background tested. Background is
No,
that the
it's-
word?
it's background tested. Yeah, we have to background test our people,
Anyway,
yeah,
I
so-
was thinking drug tested, but they're drug tested too. But what I like is it's a real company. It's not
Right.
just a guy with a cell phone who goes down to the big box store and buys his supplies. And when there's a problem, there's no warranty because the warranty was to the guy who bought the stuff at
Right.
the big box store. Your stuff all comes with warranties, long-term warranties. And I had some work done. The guys, I said, how did everybody act? And my grandkid said, I think they were singing under
Probably
the house.
were, yeah.
I was like, really? And it was just funny. In other words, something like that.
That was probably
So,
Josh's crew then.
Really?
You
Yeah.
know, it's really cool. I mean, it's like.
Well,
Here's the
they're
thing. I
happy.
learned a long time ago. It wasn't about money in business. It wasn't about everything else. It's just you have to take care of 3 things. And for us, because in business you can think of a lot of different things, right?
Right.
So you can concentrate on this, that, the third, whatever. So we simply want to make sure that we take care of our employees,
Mm-hmm.
we take care of our homeowners, we take care of our network, right? And as long as we take care of each one of those things,
It'll all work.
it'll all work out.
Yeah.
And if we only buy from one manufacturer, that manufacturer gets bigger and gives us more support. We take
Mm-hmm.
care of our employees. We make sure that we hire the right people. They take care of our homeowners. Obviously, we make money, which lets us buy material from those suppliers. And
Right.
it's this whole symbiotic circle of life thing. And
Symbiotic. I've never heard that. I've heard of kumbaya.
Symbiotic.
But not kumbiotic. Symbiotic. All right. So anyway, now Gracie is going to college.
Gracie's going to college. It hit me last night. We were sitting in there.
Oh, let me tell you, it ain't really hit
Oh.
you yet. I'm speaking from experience.
Really? Because I'm telling
Oh.
you, I was about to start bawling. I said, "Oh no, I ain't gonna start bawling." I'm like, I can't do that. But I was sitting in there, and they had all the seniors up there, and I guess there was like 5 of them, and they started talking about where all these kids were going to school, and like only 2 of them are going out of state, right? So
Okay.
it was my daughter and another young lady, and the one girl's going to Brigham Young, out
Wow.
in Utah. Yeah, Utah.
That's a little ride.
And then they said
That's a long
Massachusetts.
train
for,
ride.
Yeah, it's a long train ride.
Wow.
And they said Massachusetts for Grace last night, and I was just like Massachusetts.
That's
For
not
some reason, I
Wilmington.
thought it was going to say Milford or something.
right.
you know,
That's not Wilmington. Wow.
So she.
When does she go?
Well, we're actually after vacation we have to go to orientation. So
Okay.
we normally take like 1 vacation a year.
Okay.
And so we're going on a cruise because I don't like to fly.
Okay.
And as soon as we get off, my mother and father-in-law, they were really cool. They're actually talking about coming up and picking up my niece from the train station because we got to
Oh,
drop her
okay.
off.
Okay.
Because Grace tells us like a couple of days ago, oh yeah, hey, when do we get off this trip? And
She's ready
she's
to go.
like, in 2 days I have orientation after we get off of that. We're like, oh Lord. So-
Wow. I have memories of, I had a daughter go to college. Now, she announced it to me her senior year of high school. I want to go to college. And I'd like to go as far away from Lincoln, Delaware as I can go. Oh, really? In other words, so anyway, we ended up in Anderson, Indiana, Anderson University, Anderson, Indiana. But when we got there, we found out that people remodel the rooms. So you get there and everybody, like the beds, instead of being on the floor, people are in there building this loft, putting the bed in the loft so you have more room in the room. So I'm going down to the local hardware stores trying to find contractors to build my daughter this thing. Well, one year I took somebody with me. I took Brooks's dad, Doug Ritter, and man, we built a loft. In other words, because every year you have to build a new one. In other words, now I don't know if they're going to do that at your school or not, but it was kind of neat. We didn't know it till we got there. So the next year, we're taking an enclosed trailer with all our own tools and all the lumber, and we had this thing engineered the next year.
Road trip.
But the first year, I was like, oh my gosh, I got to do it, you know. But they don't want to waste space on the floor with the beds.
Right.
So they build this loft, and then the bed's sunk in the loft and then that way you've got more room. That's just the cool kids are doing that, you know. But anyway, it was something. But let me tell you, I had one daughter got married, and she still worked for me and everything. But then my other daughter goes to college, and it hit me bad. And I went to a doctor and started talking about it. And I want to warn you about this because he started making notes.
That's what you were saying.
And I said, what are you going to do with these notes? He said, well, they got to go in your... I said, man, I'm stopping right now. I'm stopping because I would never be able to buy life insurance. Jim Weller's going insane. He's in here for therapy. He's losing his mind. He's unstable. I'm like,
Well, Heather says I
I'll
need a team
absorb
of
this
people
somehow.
Anyway.
I'll be fine. What?
I said Heather said I need a team of doctors working on me.
You
Anyway,
could.
so.
Yep. But just you want them licensed. But just
Dr. Nick.
give them that moleskin and take it home with you.
Right.
Write all your notes right here,
Right.
sir, and I'll take them with me.
Oh,
But
that's
it
in
just
the
freaked
mail, by
me
the
out
way.
on the life insurance part. What?
That's in the mail, by the way.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
No
That thing I was
kidding. We
showing
were
you,
getting
yeah.
ready to get one.
No. Yeah,
I
don't buy
told
it.
Brooks
It's
all
already in the
about
mail.
it.
No. It's already in the mail. So.
Oh, thank you. I wasn't expecting
Yeah,
that. All right. Well, we're going to use it.
All right.
We have been researching them and studying them and figuring out what color books to get and everything else. We're going to have a book on everybody.
It's pretty slick. I'm telling
I'm
you.
telling you. You know what it is? The pen's got a camera in the end of it.
Is that what it is?
Yep.
You know what? Yeah, you're probably right. I guess it does. I didn't
That's what it does, and it somehow sees what you do.
Well, remember,
Kevin, you have no idea
take
what
the
this
piece
is.
off the bottom of it because otherwise you can't use the ink. So I was sitting there I was actually writing.
Right.
And it had the little, like on a regular pen, how it has a
Okay.
little plastic thing on it.
Right.
So I thought that was supposed to be on there. So I'm sitting here writing. It wasn't doing nothing in the book. And I'm like, all right, well,
It
this
was
is
all
cool.
blurry.
Right. So I'm like, I could have just did this on my phone. And then I realized that.
But it's not, don't lick it. You know how sometimes you lick an ink pen to get it? Don't do that. It might shock you. What this is, Kevin, it's a pen. No wire hook to it or anything. But as you write in this little book, you get these little journals. You write in there, it comes up on your phone, what you're writing. And you can categorize it. This man is just like a wealth of information. And it's all right there. You should see my office. I have notes for everything. I must have 1,000 pieces of paper. They're on the floor, they're on tables.
And you can do it in color,
everything.
too.
It's called,
I'm colorblind.
it's
so it
actually
doesn't really help,
Mole,
but-
S-K-I-N-E, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moleskine or Moleskin
Skin,
or
yeah.
whatever. Oh, yeah, we're becoming experts on it.
Oh, yeah?
So anyway, but Bill, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for everybody. It's exciting. It's exciting. Take pictures, and it's gonna be different. It's gonna be different for everybody. Your life is just starting. How exciting! I mean, I remember when I graduated from high school. The last thing I wanted to do was go back to another
Right.
school. I was the only one that didn't go to graduation. I graduated, but I didn't go. And I sent somebody up there like 2 years later to pick up that diploma.
Wow.
Oh yeah, they were
didn't
cleaning
mail
out the
it?
safe. They didn't mail it. They called up one day and
37
said,
cents. They won't
"Do
even
you
mail
want
it."
this thing or not?" And I'm like, "What are you even talking about?" And your diploma. And I said, "Yeah, I'll send Gilbert right up."
Wow.
And he went and got it. So that was my high school days. But anyway, it's a big time, man. This is so exciting. I mean, because all the chapters of your life are ahead of you. This is amazing. So, do you want to come talk to us? No? All right. But it really is something. And I'm telling you, you're gonna feel it.
I'm telling you, I'm telling you,
You're going
already
to become a more emotional man.
Well, I've just said we're just going to be in Massachusetts every weekend. So
There you
like
go.
Friday at noon, we're
She
getting
may
on the
not
train.
want you
We'll be
there.
in
She's
Boston.
got things to do.
Huh?
She's got things to do. She doesn't want you stalking her.
Oh no, it's I already got her on the phone. It's like that whole Life 360
He'll
stuff.
be getting that program where he knows everywhere
I
you're
already
at.
do.
Oh, okay. All right. So anyway, but it's something. Now, will she be able to have a car up there?
Not her first year, I don't think.
Okay.
I think most colleges, freshmen, you can. I think.
Okay. I don't know. I know.
That's pretty normal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think my daughter had one first time. And then she had an accident one night. Were you with that night?
Mm-hmm.
We were having a meeting here, and she was on her way to the airport and she had an accident. Or no, she was on her way home. She used to drive. Oh my gosh! I'm in the middle of a meeting, and I'm like, all right, get me hooked to an 18-foot flatbed trailer. I'm heading to Indiana.
Right.
Not even thinking. A wrecker's already got the car. You
Right.
know, what am I doing? It was totaled. I didn't have to bring it back to Delaware or nothing. But all that stuff where they're so far out of your reach.
Right.
In other words.
Oh, I'm going to learn how to start flying. Trust me, if I
Yep.
get there like a couple hours faster.
Well, you can fly from Georgetown.
Oh, I know. Yeah, because you can go right into Logan and
Now, will you
Boston.
go in a helicopter?
I don't know. I just, if they let me fly it, probably.
Oh my gosh!
I can see Bill.
Not
owning
only
plane
take a
or
flight,
chopper.
Bill, fly the thing.
I tried to let the people from Panama. I tried to ask the lady if they'd let me fly, and they're just like, "No, you're not getting in there." No.
Well, just remember, if you start having a meltdown, tell close friends,
Right.
not a doctor or a psychiatrist,
Right.
because they write it down, and then someday you may want to buy some life insurance. And
Would
they're
they
gonna-
really do that?
I think they look into everything.
See, I used to sell life insurance, and I never knew what they pulled for medical stuff. But you're probably right.
I
guess
don't
it's-
know. It freaked me out. I know that when I was buying life insurance, I know they ask questions like, "Do you race any form of motorsports?
Right. And you
Do you
automatically say no.
skydive?
And
Do you
say no.
skydive?" And I think there was a third question,
Right.
but I can't remember. I bought so much life insurance. It's the one thing I bought that I'm never going to see the value in.
Right. Well, no, you can.
How?
So there's two different type of life insurance. I'm not
Oh,
going to
you
go
can
into
tell
that.
me about
but
whole
life versus term or universal or whatever. But
Okay.
yeah, you can do that. You can get your money
Okay.
out of it.
I'm so deep now. I don't want no more. I can't even buy anymore. It's terrible because of my heart stuff.
Oh no, you can still buy it.
Oh, yeah.
There's policy called.
I bought a
Creative
$1 million
Debt, yeah.
policy recently. $8,500 a year.
Yeah, mine was.
$8,500 a year.
That actually makes you feel bad then, I think, because I just did that, and I think it was what 1,000.
Yeah,
so-
it's because you're a picture of health.
Oh yeah, I'm a picture of health. That's me.
He's the poster boy for health, wealth, and wisdom.
Yeah, that's what I am. Yikes!
All right. How do you like our clock?
I like
This
the
is
clock.
brand new.
It's I don't know what color it is, but I know I can see a clock.
you don't
I am
know?
colorblind. Yeah.
Doesn't look gray to you?
No, it's like orange or red or
It is
something.
orange.
Okay.
It's kind of an orange, but that's a new addition. We've got a lot of new equipment
I see
here.
that.
What's that thing called? A 30 something?
Touch Mix Pro 30.
Touch Mix Pro 30. All I know is it's nice. We have got a lot of new stuff coming. We have so much stuff getting ready to happen. We're just beyond
The
ourselves.
fact you're bringing all that to the barn is insane.
Oh
That's-
yeah, it is insane.
That's spaghetti.
That's
right
why
there.
we're coming 3
Yeah.
days early.
Yeah, I might have to spend the
Oh,
whole
yeah.
week there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you had to feed him.
Yeah. Speaking of that, Friday night at the barn.
Friday night at the barn. There you go. All right, I got it. Anyway, do you want to hang around some more? You got to get going.
We don't necessarily have to. Well, we just
Heather,
have to
is
be in
there any
Salisbury
chance?
by-
No chance. Okay. Heather will not come on the show. She said once I grow hair, she'll be here. So I'm getting what's it called? Implants. Oh, speaking of implants, you'll never guess who has implants. Bob Backman, owner of Cozy TV. And I forgot where he got them. What's the name of that place? Oh, it's famous.
Bosley.
Just for men?
That's it.
Oh,
Yeah, Bosley. Yep. So he's got me
That's
thinking
gotta
about
hurt.
it.
They cut like your hair off and like jam it in your head, though, don't they?
I'm not sure, Bill.
I think
We're going
they
to do
cut a
it
stripe
live
of
at
your
the
skin
barn.
off,
We're
I
going to do
think.
this live. So,
I got to call my insurance agent. Live surgery at the barn.
yeah, live surgery at the barn. Hey, are you excited about the 8th?
I am.
Drawing the winner? Boy, it's
I am.
kind of picked up a little bit now, hadn't it?
I tell you what,
Now
it's
that you
like
announced
Mary's
the
came to
date.
me, and it's nice you and Colin are actually running around and snap
Yeah.
pictures and all
Oh,
that
yeah.
stuff. So I saw one. I was trying to figure out what it was yesterday. It looked like some type of a water filter, and it looked like it was
How'd
taped
you like
up or
that,
something.
that duct taping job?
Yeah, it's
High
professional.
end. That might have been Gorilla Tape.
Well, I think it was they called somebody and their phone number started with 302-841, and that was their
Yeah,
business number.
that was
you
it,
know?
right,
That's the-
yeah.
That's the cell
Yeah.
phone.
Well, that gentleman was sure a candidate.
I'll tell you what, he really
You
is.
know.
Yeah, it's kind of scary when you have stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I agree.
And then there was
So-
like a jack holding something up behind it, it
Yes,
looked like. So
and
like
the
a car
water
jack.
tank was on the ground.
Well, that's the sad part. A lot of those things are, and you got to think. I mean, you're going to put something metal in
On the
where
ground.
there's moisture.
Yeah. But it's just people just don't think. I mean, it's all about educating people. I did have a really neat suggestion after being at last night's seminar or the awards thing. I was thinking you may want to consider having little open houses at the barn where you invite contractors, because a lot of them, as we talked to them, didn't understand the depth of what Dry Zone has to offer.
We've actually done that. Well, I mean, we haven't done it with necessarily contractors, but we've done it with engineers. So
But
we've
I was
actually brought them
thinking-
into the conference room and
Right, but I was thinking all them contractors there, and a lot of them, had heard of Dry Zone, but a lot of them from up north, and it was high cotton. It was a good group. It was a
there's
good
some
group.
really cool people that go to those things. I mean,
Yep.
we've been going to those things for 8-9 years or whatever. We've been a member of the Home Builders Association
Really?
and the DCA for probably our whole existence.
Okay.
And Holly, she's the programs director up there, and it's just this really neat little organization.
Yeah.
And it's really nice when you actually get a bunch of contractors together and they come together on a common ground. And it's just really neat to watch some of these folks when you talk to some of these builders, and
They're just regular people.
they're just regular people
running their business, but they happen to build 1,000 homes a year.
Right.
And I'm like, holy mackerel, in other words,
Right.
who builds that many,
They-
But then they had awards for people that build 15 a year.
They have awards for people
know?
who build one.
Right.
I mean, we're
So-
not even a builder; we're an associate. So
Right. That's
you
why I
know,
was like, really, this is a good group.
yeah, and it's nice. I mean, you can actually be a lawyer and be
Oh,
a part of
really?
the Home Builders Association. You could be a part of the Home Builders
As
Association
owning properties.
as a associate.
No
So
kidding.
you sell trailers to contractors all the time.
Okay.
So next year, we'll help you get
I
some
could
of that
get the
class
trailer
too. So,
award.
Yeah.
The trailer dealer award. All right. What else you got going on?
Nothing, going on vacation soon.
You getting another vehicle lettered?
Yeah.
Are you really?
Well, we've had it for the longest time, but it's one of our foundation trucks.
Okay.
And we had it because you have to letter the doors. I mean, that's kind of like a DOT regulation.
Okay.
And we had some homeowners, especially when we started in foundations, they didn't want people to necessarily know there was a foundation company at their house.
Okay.
So we always kept one truck sort of
Okay,
unlettered. So
that makes sense.
We didn't make people feel bad.
Right.
And then I got tired of not seeing that truck lettered up, and nobody's complained
Right.
about that in years, about having an unlettered truck there. So we, it's
Getting her lettered.
something totally different than our whole scheme. So it's
Really?
it's going to be pretty neat. So Heather and Barry had been working on it for a long
Really?
time, and I told them it had to be.
You picked all the colors?
I did. Yeah, it was,
Okay.
I can see red, and I know we have blue and white. So
Okay. All right. So you're going on a cruise.
going on a cruise, yeah,
I've heard you got a nice room.
got a beautiful room.
It's on the back of the boat?
It is on the. I think we own the entire back of the boat. Yes.
For real?
I think. Yeah, I'll show you the picture. It's,
Okay. Well, I heard it's 2 stories.
It's 2 stories. Yeah.
You have your own deck.
Have our own deck.
Can you shoot sporting clays off the back?
That would be fun.
I wonder
I'm
if
gonna bring
you
my
can.
golf clubs.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think they allow you to do that.
For real?
Probably not. No. That would be fun though. I wish they would though.
I would check on the sporting clays thing.
That would be
probably freak everybody else out. There's there's a madman on the back having a
wish they would let me
meltdown. His
bring a
daughter's
drone
going to
out there.
college, and he's got a shotgun. But he promises to only shoot sporting clays.
Right. Or people get in line in the buffet when I'm trying to eat. You know?
Right. Oh my gosh.
Not that I'm
You've-
going to shoot anybody.
You've liked the cruises.
Well, I don't like to fly, so cruises let me see the world. So
Okay. Back to a helicopter. Would you go up in a helicopter?
they got to be nice to me though, because like I've seen helicopters where they take off and it's like.
Okay.
And,
you want it nice and gentle.
Yeah, I want it to go straight up and then just kind of creep along for a little while, and then we can pick up speed. But
Okay.
I don't think they do it that way.
I had a helicopter ride once. It was very impromptu. I'm in my office. This helicopter lands here. Comes in, says, "We heard you want to go for a helicopter
Oh,
ride."
that's too funny.
I'm like, "Yeah, I guess so." And
Where'd
so
they
we
land?
went. They landed, but it was before that building was built. I was in this building. They landed right out back.
Wow.
They actually
Well, how long
could
has that
land
building
in-
been here? Because I graduated from Woodbridge, so
16 years.
No, that building was here when I was in high school, wasn't it?
No.
Really?
Because our new heating and air conditioning system, I can't believe it only lasted 17 years.
Wow.
I'm like, dang, on. I just put it in yesterday, but I was here and I heard this helicopter and it landed and they come in and said, "Mr. Weller, we're under the impression you'd like to go for a helicopter ride." And I'm like, okay. And I went up and got to sit right up front. And I said, "Man, I wish I had my camera." They said, "Well, where is it?" I said, "It's at my house."
Wow.
So I called my wife. We called the neighbors, make sure they knew nothing was wrong. And we landed in my yard, got the helicopter, got the camera, went up, and I was taking pictures all over the place. It was neat. I got to see what marijuana plants look like.
Oh, that's
It was
fun.
very interesting. I got a lot of tours. It was a really cool experiment. But what I noticed was
So they were like
I could
the
see through the
marijuana-
floor. In other words, where your feet were. I could
Oh,
see out there. It was
I
a
don't know
little
about that.
scary. So, but it was neat.
So they
Put
were
the
just checking to
headset
see
on.
where their plants were, or
They just had a real good feel for where the marijuana plants were being
that's funny.
grown.
It's like the dental
in Sussex County. They were just checking on for future reference. But anyway, it was a lot of fun. It was neat. So yeah, but it was like real spur. There was no time to think about it. They were standing here. It was now
Yeah,
or
that's-
never. So it was not.
that's probably
planned.
the best way, because if you got to think
Yeah.
about it, especially
Yep.
with my fears and all that.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, it was a weird feeling once it started taking off, and you just knew there was only one nut holding that blade on, and if anything went wrong with that one nut.
Well, see,
you
that's
know.
what I always tell Heather about planes. I'm like, if I'm driving down the road and the fan belt breaks, I pull over. If I'm in a plane and the plane and a fan belt breaks, you just can't necessarily pull over to the nearest shell
Correct.
station.
But you know
And,
that guy, that Sully guy, landed that plane right in the river there.
Right?
That was pretty cool.
I bet you can't do it twice.
I bet he doesn't want to.
I bet you don't want to either. No,
All right.
every plane we've ever been on has actually been fairly enjoyable, but
Okay.
they just scare me to death, boy. Now
Really?
that she's getting older, it's probably not as bad, but
Right. And
Well,
your
they-
time's so valuable. You know, you got to get from point A to point B.
right.
Well, they say you're more likely to be in a car accident than to have a problem on a plane.
I'll tell you what. When
But
we
it's
left from
easier
Pan-
for help to get to you if you're in a car accident, okay?
Well, if you're in a plane wreck, you
And they don't have to
probably don't
swim
need
or
that.
climb a mountain.
When we left Panama, I'm telling you, that story's true, because the Uber driver we had, I'd never been so scared in my whole life. I mean, this guy was like,
He wanted you to appreciate the flight.
well, he did. It was because there was no booze in there. I mean, at least I had booze in the
Oh,
plane,
really?
So
Well, can't you take a tranquilizer? Well, then you're no good if there's a crash.
I didn't even care.
Where's Bill?
That's what they
He's
did
just-
when we
he's
actually
just
flew.
I can't lift him up. He's happy.
That's what they did when we left D.C. The lady, because I was the only person who in the history is probably upset that they had to fly first class, and so they were like, "No, Billy, it'll be much better," because my mother-in-law has a bunch of knee problems,
Okay.
and so it was just easier for her to get in first class because they got a lot more room. And I told the lady, I said, "Look, I'm that guy who's just gonna make your life miserable today." And she's like, "Why?" And I'm like, "Well, I don't like being on here." And she's like, "Do you drink?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah, of course I drink." So she hands me this glass of scotch, and I'm sitting here holding it, and my mother-in-law is just laughing as hard as she can, because she's like, "This fool ain't even gonna get it up to his mouth." And I'm sitting here just trying to drink this thing, and after 13 of them, I was fine. I was taking
Okay,
pictures
got
out the
better
window.
then.
Yeah, I was like,
They
"This is
quit
great."
wobbling.
Yeah,
Or you could get the wobble to
I said
match.
it kept wobbling, but I was okay with it.
Okay, you got in rhythm.
Exactly.
And then the plane, if you had a crash, you'd be no help.
It wouldn't have mattered.
You wouldn't have been able to flip the lever on the door or something like that.
Coming home, I didn't even know where we were. I was just so happy.
You were good.
But it was weird hearing, if you go out of the country for a couple of weeks or whatever,
Right.
and then you come back in, it was like we just wanted somebody to say America. It was like
Okay.
nobody spoke English down there hardly, and it was like everybody started talking in English, and we're just like, well, what are you serious? Say that again, just one
Right.
more time.
Sounded
Just say
good, like music
cheeseburger
to
or
your
something.
ears.
Yeah, it was.
Wow. All right. Well, I'm gonna wrap up with you. Have you got anything else? I mean, I really appreciate you coming on.
No, I appreciate you having
I
me.
want to give
so-
Heather one more chance. You want to come over and sit down? All right. How about you, young lady? No? I'm proud of you. I'm excited for you, okay? This is all great. I mean, it's all new chapters for all of you. All three of you. You got nothing but new chapters ahead of you.
Yeah, we're excited. Lots of trips
Nothing
to Boston.
but,
so
yep, lots of trips to Boston. You're going to need to figure out somebody that needs something hauled back and forth. Now, if you need something
Right.
hauled from Boston back or forth, Purdue goes up quite frequently. I used to have tires hauled by Purdue years
Purdue
ago.
Chickens?
Yeah.
Really?
They would come back every night with all these empty trucks from Boston and Connecticut. And
Really?
I used to buy tires from a place up there, and I used to pay them to haul tires back for me in a Purdue
Well,
truck.
we have trucks from Connecticut come here just about every week, so I may be making a phone call to Purdue. That's
Yeah. I mean, a lot of
didn't know
them,
that was an option.
all them chickens that go that way, them trucks usually coming home empty because they don't want to be up
Right.
there for 2 or 3 days. They want to get on back.
right.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if they still do it, but why wouldn't they?
No, it makes sense.
I just found out a trucking
know.
company I know hauls a lot of beer out of Milton. And I used to think they hauled chickens.
Who?
But
Reed?
I didn't realize it.
I'm
They're
sure
big
for
thing.
Dogfish Head, I bet you that.
I'd never put them together. I never
Yeah.
just till the other day. I'm like, wow, what a great deal for all parties involved.
Have you been out there?
No, I
I
haven't.
know you don't drink, but they actually
Right.
have like a lunchbox and everything else out
I
there.
haven't
it's like
been there.
really good food.
Really?
Like Reuben's and they have
No
bocce
kidding.
ball and it's.
Oh, you're a bocce ball guy.
I've never played it, but it looks really interesting watching
It's
everybody
kind of
play it.
neat. You got to like hit a ball that hits a ball, and
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
pool or something, I
Sort
guess.
of,
But
yeah.
yeah, if you get a chance, go out. You don't have to have the beer. I think they have sodas and stuff.
Okay.
They have a little store.
Really?
It's really neat. Yeah,
Wow.
it's pretty.
Bill, if I drank, I would embarrass everybody. Okay? I can tell you that. I remember the last time I drank, I was maybe 15, 16
Brooks
years
and I will
old.
start texting each other after
Yeah.
this.
And we rode around, and I remember riding around all day with these guys, and then we got to my store in Lincoln. They wouldn't let me in. They locked the door. I took my arm, and I punched it right through that plate glass window, and I said, I'm
Wow.
coming in. And then it got stuck.
Oh,
Because it was this old glass that didn't just shatter and break. I forgot what arm it is, but I have no feeling because of it. Anyway, and I punched it
Wow.
through there, and I'm like, oh, now I'm stuck. And I'm bleeding like crazy. Everybody's laughing, having a good time. Then they finally break some more glass out so I can get my arm out, and then we get in this van. And I think we're going to the hospital, and they're just going vroom, vroom. They're laughing. They're having a good time. I'm like, I'm not drinking anymore after this. I mean, so I started and stopped before I legally could.
yikes. Paper towels and duct tape.
Yeah. Oh, it's a big joke. Jim's bleeding to death. No problem. We're going to have an easier boss tomorrow. So anyway, that's that. I'm very fortunate that was the end of it, and nobody knew. So that was
Until
that.
now.
Until now.
See, that's why I'm glad there's like when we were younger. I'm glad there wasn't like cell phones and.
Oh, yeah, me too.
It's funny.
Yeah, I'm not even positive my mom and dad ever found out. But anyway, oh my gosh, the stuff I have done. All right, anything else?
No, sir.
All right, well, I'm going to let you go.
Okay.
Thanks a lot, Bill.
Thanks, Jim. I
I'm
appreciate
proud
it.
of you, and I'm happy for you. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Gracie. Congratulations. And I'll see you. Is it Gracie or Grace? I thought it was. I just want to make sure. They will say, man, that's offensive. He's calling me Gracie. It's Grace. All right, I'll see you both, okay? Take care. Bye-bye. Have a good weekend. All right, now, I think I've got Craig Norman coming, unless you've heard something. I'm hoping he's coming, but if not, we'll move on. I'll talk to Kevin Short or talk to Brooks Ritter. Brooks, what's on your mind?
I'm excited about getting over there and selling some trailers today. That's for sure.
Are you really?
Yeah,
Do you remember when you graduated from high school?
I do.
No kidding. What was it?
2002.
You got a little college in, didn't you?
Yeah, a little bit. Yep.
All right. Didn't you go somewhere to college? Philadelphia?
Philadelphia. Yep. Yeah, I
No
went
kidding.
to Philadelphia University,
Okay.
and came home. Ended up getting engaged and married, and then life happened, and
No kidding.
yeah. I tell you what. I mean, from somebody like myself, talking to maybe some young people out there, a lot of people. Oh, I'm going to take a break between high school and college. I suggest not that.
Right. You'll
And-
lose your momentum.
Exactly. Or going and then stopping and, I'm going to take a year off and I'll go back. You'll never go back. Or it'll take so long by the time you actually finish, you won't even be able to use the degree because it'll be that far down the road. So
Right.
yeah, you're best to just go right from high school right into college.
Before your life gets so full or real.
Yeah, because it does. It fills up quick. I mean, if you get married, then all of a sudden kids come along, that means your life got real busy real quick because there's just so many things that happen. So that's definitely my suggestion, just based on what life experiences I've had so far at 33. So
Wow. You're 33.
33. Yep.
You've been working for Weller's 11 years.
11 years as of
Isn't
April
that something? I
26th,
need to
yep.
send you on a cruise.
It works for
A
me.
cruise to nowhere is what I've got my eye on. They have them.
Do they?
Yeah, they really do. It's a cruise. You just go out for a day or 2 or 3 days, and you go nowhere, and you land nowhere.
Just
I'm
being in the
thinking,
water.
that's what I might want to do someday. Kevin, why don't you come on over and chit chat with me? If Craig comes, we'll switch over to him. Brooks, is there anything else you want to talk about? I don't want to cut you short.
No, just come on in, ask for me, and we'll get you fixed up. We're here till 1 o'clock, so the earlier the better. But we'll take you out, figure out what you need, and get you down the road.
All right. And Kevin, what is up with you? Anything?
What would you like to talk about?
Let's talk about breakfast.
Okay. All
Are we
right.
going to breakfast?
We are.
All right,
as
we're
far as
going-
I know.
Okay, we're going to Smith's Cafe.
As far as I know.
All right.
I
Do you
think
have
they
a favorite item there?
They have a scrapple egg and cheese sandwich with my name on it. I think.
That
Okay.
sounds
All right.
amazing.
So that's what you like there?
Yeah. It was,
Have you been there for anything other than breakfast?
No.
No. Okay.
I've never eaten anything there besides a scrapple egg and cheese
Oh, really?
sandwich.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, I think that's not true. I think I did have lunch. I had lunch there one day. That is true.
Okay.
It was good. Yeah, I had some soup, but I forgot about that. Yeah.
So, folks, I'm talking about Smith's Cafe, which is a brand new restaurant inside the Delmarva Teen Challenge thrift store in Milton. Okay, and we're going to go there for breakfast. And it's a nice thrift store, Delmarva Teen Challenge, good organization. They've started a thrift store. Well, they've actually had one for years. This is their new building. It used to be where Food Lion.
It's amazing.
It's
It's
huge.
amazing how well organized that is. How
Yes.
many people are there? How many
Yep.
people are shopping in
The
that
bargains.
store? Yep.
The bargains, because people donate the stuff, and
Right.
so they don't have to sell it for full price or anything like that.
Exactly.
And Delmarva Teen Challenge is a good organization, great organization, but the thrift store helps fund it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the restaurant is the Smith family, I think, rents some space off of Teen Challenge, and they have a really nice restaurant. They also have one up here at Greenwood.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Smith's family restaurant, and the Smith family's known from Georgetown. Good family, good quality food, good stock, good people.
Started in Georgetown with that restaurant.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Was it downtown first?
No.
Was out
Out by the used car lot. On Route
Okay.
9. Yeah.
Yep. I remember that. I used to go to the stock
I used to
car
eat
races.
there. I used to eat there 6-7 times a week.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I used to eat there 2-3 times a week, but
Yeah, it
we
was-
would go to the stock car races.
Sometimes lunch
together.
and dinner.
Lunch and dinner.
Yeah.
Mandatory.
Yeah.
Lunch was so good, you just had to eat
yeah,
dinner.
It's just what I did. Yeah. It was.
Wow.
But then they moved in town, and then in Greenwood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. They've been in Greenwood. So anyway, what else do we need to chit chat about? Not heard from Craig, right?
I have not.
Okay, well, I just want to mention what Craig's got going on, if I could. Could you look it up on Facebook and tell me the name of his business? But Craig Norman is a man I've just recently met him, but he does silk screening and he does embroidering and things like that. And he wanted to do something. They had a state trooper recently was murdered, and people were raising money to help the family. He's got kids and so on with college and their future, and Craig got this idea to make these really neat little koozies, and it had I think an American flag on it, and then a thing with the state of Delaware, like the symbol of the state of Delaware on the back that says "Back the Blue." And he was basically donating. He was going to take the cost of it out, and then anything beyond the cost, he donated. And he had 300 of them here just a couple weeks ago, and he told me just the other day he was down to just 100 of them. He just had 100 left. And so it's, I think it's Dorman's
Custom Apparel.
Dorman's Custom Apparel. So if you're watching, you say, I want one of them. They're $5. Great thing. All the proceeds go to the Delaware State Troopers Association, and then they decide how they're going to, allot it there, because there's other families that have suffered tragedies and so on. So they're trying to divvy things up as best. But they're $5. Craig took this on himself. He made 300 of them at his expense, and after he recovers, whatever those things cost, then he's going to donate the difference to this Delaware State Troopers Association. So if you want one, you go to, again, I think it was Dorman's, Craig Dorman, or on Facebook, or Dorman's Custom Apparel, or something like that. What was the name again, Brooks?
Dorman's Custom Apparel.
Dorman's Custom Apparel. So anyway, that's a good thing. That was Brooks Ritter, and he's going to be in sales here in a little bit. Are you telling me I'm prepping for the radio? Oh, go to commercial? Oh my gosh, Kevin, can you hold on for a commercial?
I can't.
Don't go anywhere.
I
We're going to be right back
won't
after this
move.
break, folks. We want to hear from you. We're going to take some phone calls. We'll be right back.
Hey everybody, it's Brandon here at Weller's Utility Trailers in Bridgeville, Delaware, and I've got a deal for you. It's the Weller's discount card. We're selling them for $10, and there are plenty of discounts on here. You use this card once or twice, and you've already paid yourself back for it. Some ideas of what's on the discount card is Dry Zone, you get 5% off any project. B&B Music, 10% off. Supercuts, $2 off. I use that one personally. Subway, 15% off any regular size sub. Dairy Queen, Papa John's, Odyssey of the Sea, Fisher Auto Parts, Ducking Car Wash. There's even a discount at Weller's, 10% off labor. Fat Daddy's Barbecue, Bethany Blues. Great deals all the way around. You can get them here at Weller's. You can check them out on our website, wellers.com, or you can give us a call at 337-8228. $10 each. Come get them while we got them.
Oh, we're back? Oh my
And
gosh, what
we're
was
back.
that commercial about? It was kayaks,
Discount
Brandon
card.
and kayaks. I can't even remember.
We got talking about moleskin.
Moleskin.
Yeah.
Didn't you ordered one?
I did. Yeah, I did.
Okay.
We'll see how this works.
All right, so this will make you more efficient.
Well, it may clear my desk off. Yeah.
Okay.
That's kind of what I'm looking for. I'm looking for extra space on my desk.
Well, you should
It's
see
amazing how quick papers accumulate.
It
Oh,
is.
yeah.
And how
I
you
get
can't
these-
find what you need when you need it.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
where is it? It's I
And
wrote
you know
it down
where it is.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Right. It's in that room.
I looked for a phone number yesterday for 20 minutes. It was a complete waste of 20 minutes.
Wow.
And then I
You
found
never thought to Google it?
it was somebody's cell phone number.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
Okay.
and I knew I'd written it down. I had talked to this lady twice yesterday, and
From your cell phone?
No. That would have been really easy.
I was just going to help you.
No, this was from the office phone, and
Okay.
and I had to call her back, and she didn't leave a number. And I looked, and I knew I had it, and it turned out that I had actually it was on a tablet that I'd given one of the guys. I had one of the guys. We sold a truck yesterday. So I gave him my tablet, rolled that page over, and said, "Here, go write me on the mileage of this thing." He brought it back and put it on another section of my desk, and I didn't even look at that. So it was 20
Wow.
minutes. So I'm thinking I want to do the mole pen thing.
Moleskine.
Moleskine pen writing
Skine.
system.
And it's SKINE, right?
Yeah, it's
But
skin.
it's skin.
But they're just, it's a silent E.
Is that right? All right.
just-
Brooks,
they just wanna
Brooks
get
is an
fancy.
expert on it. What?
They just wanted to be fancy.
Okay. So we're
we'll
gonna
see.
get one. And
I tried OneNote for a long time, and actually writing on my laptop at the office and then saving that. But writing on a screen just doesn't. I'm hoping that interface with writing on paper makes a little better sense because I'm not known for my penmanship. That's not.
We need to get one of your teachers.
I
in
write
here.
a little better than the average third grader
Oh my gosh!
on
okay.
a good day.
On a good day.
But I'm not fourth grade level yet for
Okay.
writing. Yeah.
Wow.
And
Have
most
you
of the time-
improved? Is the third grade an improvement?
My office staff. There's a couple of people that work for me that can decipher. It usually takes about 4 people to decipher what I wrote once it's cold.
Wow.
And I'm usually no help. So
I can't even read it.
I can't read it. No.
Tell me what it says.
I
You're gonna
do
have to
it.
bring in interpreters.
That's why I
Can
type
you
a lot.
please
Yeah.
interpret this note for us?
That's why I
it's
try.
very important.
That's why I try to type.
Wowee.
And voice character recognition is just not there yet. I'm really waiting for that. That's gotten a lot better. In the last 5 years,
My stuff works pretty good.
The technology's gotten better, but it's not quite there yet.
All right.
It's so environmentally dependent. If you're in a quiet room right here, it would work. But
Right.
you're riding down the road, or you're outside, or you're walking, it just doesn't
Right.
get
Or
it.
somebody's chewing you out or something.
Well, here's somebody's talking to you while you're trying
Hold
to
on,
do
so
it.
I gotta make a note.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm glad I was here today because I want to try this new piece of technology.
Well, this is the second week in a row you've been here.
That's right.
And it's the second week in a row you've learned something by being here.
What did I learn last week?
Oh my gosh. It's a big purchase. It's a
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
ooh, now it's
yeah,
ooh,
yeah,
oh,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
Don't bring
Yeah,
that
no,
up right
yeah,
now.
Yeah, no.
Debbie might be watching.
Can I brag on my wife?
Oh, please.
She was given an award
Okay.
by the Seroptimus Club of Seaford
I saw that.
on Wednesday night, and as their woman of distinction for 2017. And
That's quite an award.
and it is, and I'm really proud of her. She's worked a lot. As you know, she has the Barbara K. Brooks Transition
Mm-hmm.
House for a transition house for sober living for women that are
Going through transition.
Exactly, and the house holds 6 people. Plus, she has a full-time employee there, so
Okay.
there's 7 of them there. And
This is fairly newly formed.
is started
the
in
past
November.
year or so.
Yeah, and
Okay.
and she's been full since right after Christmas. I mean,
Yeah.
it's maybe
Well,
maybe in the
see,
middle
she
of
saw
January.
a need.
Yep.
She responded and did something and made it happen.
I don't know the exact data, but there's 30-some, less than somewhere around 40 sober living houses for men in the town of Georgetown.
Okay.
There are 3 for women.
For women.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they're they have different women have different needs. They're
Right.
probably a little more difficult to run.
Right.
But I tell you, it's taken a lot of. She's jumped in with both feet and is doing a lot of work.
Heard
We no
a lot.
longer need an alarm clock at the house.
Okay.
Because somebody has a crisis, like almost immediately every morning.
okay,
So
okay.
the phone starts ringing. But a lot of the women they need they need life coaching. They need a place to live for one
Right.
thing, and in a sober environment, because they've got to start life over.
Right.
You know, and they need a place to be able to.
And they definitely need to turn from their previous ways.
Exactly. So they need to regroup and the idea is they're going to be there for like a year or maybe 18 months, something like that. And while they're doing that, there's a lot of training that they didn't things they didn't pick up in while they were in addiction,
Right.
or they didn't get when they were in jail. And so she does a lot of life coaching, and it's a lot of time. It's a labor of love. She loves it. And the Sir Optimus gave her an award, a cash award for the house. Gave her $1,000 for the house.
Wow.
And then a $500 gift for her, which went right to the house. So
Excellent.
And they had already sponsored her this year for her drug testing supplies. So because
Wow.
all the girls get tested once a
Right.
week, and because you want to keep a sober living house sober. Mm-hmm. So you don't want.
Congratulations.
So I'm proud of her.
Debbie Short, good job.
I was very proud of her.
You know, I just realized I missed a commercial. Collins.
You did.
I feel like I'm going to get in trouble now. Huh? So you got 10 minutes. All right, I'm going to do it. We're going to talk about Walls Service Center. Okay? I was supposed to do one at 9:30. Colin, would you like to do a commercial with me? Oh, come on, man.
There you go. Come on.
You can do it from over there with the mic. You want to try it? Oh, I got him. You going to just do it with the mic? Yeah. All right. So, folks, you're going to hear the voice of Colin Walls II. So this is Colin's son.
The future.
The future. The
Yes.
future. And I believe you're 20 years old. Is that right? Just turned 20 in March. Now, you've grown up all around Walls Service Center, correct?
My whole life.
Your whole life. Now, do you have, like, memories of going there as a kid and hanging out or playing with the
yeah.
lift and lifting yourself up and down? Or
Yeah, I think I've gone up on the lift a couple times.
Really?
Yeah, I remember going there with my pup-up, and I would work around with him doing AC work and everything. And all throughout school, I would go there after school or before school and just hang out.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really fun.
And so, you know, it's like it's a staple downtown Milford. This is a family-run business, been there for many years, 59 years. I mean,
59 years, and we've only had 2 locations. We were right behind the Milford Senior Center, and then we moved to where we're at now, right
Wow.
across the street.
And what was it like being a kid in Milford, you know, with your dad and your grandfather owning Walls Service Center? I'm sure everybody dealt there.
Yeah, anywhere we'd go, we'd get people, oh, hey, how's it going? How's it going? And just lots.
So you grew up that way?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I know a lot of people, but my dad
Right.
knows more.
Your
My
dad
papa
knows
knew
more.
even more.
Isn't that something?
Yep, I just had 2 people come in yesterday, and I was in the front office, and they're like, oh, man, you look just like John. And I'm like, yeah, I
Really?
get that all the time. And oh, yeah.
Isn't
all the
that
time.
something? I know a lady that remembers your pup-up from, I believe he delivered milk in the Lewis area. And she remembers him.
A lot of people remember him.
Really?
Yep.
Yep.
My
Delivering
dad's getting
milk.
that way, too.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Yep. Now your dad, I mean, he does a good job. I mean, I'm not bragging on him just because you're here. I mean, in this world, in this time, in this society, it's hard to find a guy whose family has passed the business down, that keeps running it properly, wants to do the right thing, doesn't want to just suck the profits out of it and let it go. Your dad's there. He's on the scene.
Oh,
He
yeah, he
works
is.
it. Walls Service Center is he's an owner, operator, you know, and he's a man's man. He's honest. He's true to his word. He's a good family man. He loves his kids, and he loves his town. He loves his wife, you know, and he's a good guy. And I've really enjoyed working with him through working on my vehicles, all this stuff we do with Catch It Live and all this. I couldn't do any of this without him and without Brooks too, and you and so on. But it's good. And so you intend to take the business
Oh,
at
for
some
sure.
point.
Just seeing him, the way he runs everything, it's really made me excited to just get in there, and I want to take it over and do just as good as he is, if not better.
Wow. Now you like the electronic stuff too, it seems.
Yeah, I do. I love computers and everything like that, too.
Yep. And so that's a good progression. And fortunately, your father's into that.
Right.
You
Yep.
know, he's not going to fight you on it or anything
he's
like
the
that.
One, he's the one that got me into all of this kind of stuff.
Okay.
Because he was always building computers himself and had electronics everywhere, and he's the one that
Okay.
got me into all this stuff.
And what do you think of all the stuff we got going on as a young 20-year-old man?
It's interesting.
Do you like it?
Oh yeah, I love
Yep, because he's the man behind the cameras and makes everything switch and move and stuff like that. And it's been a lot of fun. So Wall Service Center closed today. You're going to scoot on up to the training as soon as we're done with
yeah,
the
as soon
show.
as we're done here and I get packed up, I'm gonna go up to that training and see
All
what's
right.
going on up
So
there.
it's you, it's Tracy.
Yep, Tracy's
and
going,
your dad.
and my dad.
All right, and then you're back right at it, 7:30. Now, can we talk just a minute about glass?
Sure.
Okay. Now, you personally can install glass.
Yeah, before I
Windshields,
started working
windows?
at my dad's shop, I worked Eagle Glass Company.
Right.
And I did that for 2.5 years. I did it at the end of high school and all the way up until I still do it now.
Wow. And windshield looks like it would be a handful for you.
Yeah, it's quite a handful.
Okay.
We have a machine that can do it with one person, but it's usually easier for two people just to get on each side of the windshield and put
Right.
it in.
So, you guys do glass work. I don't mention that much, but right now everything's AC. All right, 422-8110, wallservicecenter.com on the web. Colin, I think that's your first time talking with me. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
on the air with you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Kevin, what do you think of all that?
I think that was great.
Yeah,
and,
and it's something-
and they it's a great organization. So
Yeah. But isn't it kind of nice to see there's a young man, 20 years old, got a career, knows what he's doing. He's got his act together. You didn't see this other guy, but first thing this morning, I had a guy named Zach Weller on.
I was swimming.
Okay.
Yeah, I
All
saw
right.
it this morning.
And there he is, 17 years old, knows what he wants to do, squared away. It's kind of refreshing to see some of that, And so Wall Service Center, I'm very happy to be associated with them. So Brooks is telling me we got 3 minutes left. So anything else you want to interject, Brooks? I'm trying to be very calm here today and
You're
not
doing-
bulldoze.
You're doing a great job.
I'm trying.
Real good job.
So,
we've gone back to hand signals though. Has the clock stopped working?
No, I just was.
Oh, okay.
I think he was just letting me know. I actually look at that. He just
I got you.
wanted to let me know. But anyway, I did want to make sure I did say Wall Service Center is closed today because they're going to training, but they're normally open every Saturday. So we're going to breakfast.
We are.
I've got a lot to tell you. I think you got a lot to tell me.
Cool.
And Brooks is going to go sell some.
Are you going to
trailers.
solicit for someone to buy our breakfast today?
Who knows?
I
I
see
need
that
to
on
throw it
Facebook
out
a lot.
there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Somebody wants to.
Shoot, I missed it last night at Dairy Queen. Yeah, if anybody wants to swing in Smith's Family Restaurant, it's really Smith's Cafe down in Seaford,
There you go.
and buy Kevin and mine's breakfast, feel free to do so. I'll also take 2 of the chickens from Greenwood, too. Two. You ever had that chicken?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Yeah. No, it's great stuff.
I didn't know if Green or Georgetown people knew about it.
Oh no. George, we came over here and stayed in line just like the rest of you. Yeah.
It's always good, though. You're standing in line, and when you get it, it's great. So
Absolutely.
it's really good chicken.
Got the timer working now.
Oh, you do, don't
See
you?
that?
Right-
Yeah.
right
So
on
how
the
much
money.
time do we
And
have?
we're
1
counting
hour
down.
and 37 minutes left. Folks, I want to thank you for watching the show. I want to share some things with you. I appreciate your support of my advertisers. I am talking to people that advertise on my show that are telling me stories about people they've met, that watch the show, enjoy the show, maybe didn't do business then, going to do business later. All the advertisers that you hear, myself, Kevin Short, Wall Service Center, all the different businesses that we promote, we deal with. So we know them.
I went to Dr. Bud yesterday.
Oh,
and
did you?
I met with
Okay.
Jerry Santoro the day before.
Did you really?
Yeah, so
Okay.
It's one
All
big
right.
happy family.
It's one
Yeah.
big happy family at Weller Does Delmarva. So if you want
Jerry's
in,
visit was less painful than Dr. Bud's. Well, I don't know.
Wait a minute,
financially.
wait a minute. Which one? You said
Wait a
Jerry's
second.
was less painful?
Well, physically.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Not
but
financially.
Not financially, no.
Okay.
No.
But anyway, and he's got some really neat double shredded mulch.
I'm sure he does.
He
yeah.
does.
Yeah. Probably
All right.
some of those shavings came from my yard.
But anyway, when you get somebody to do a good job anymore, it's almost
You do it.
priceless.
That's right. Exactly.
It's like, everybody wants Michelin's, but they want the cheapest thing out there. Mm-hmm. Well, which do you want? Michelin's or whatever? What are you telling me? 24 seconds is a lot of time, Brooks.
I'm just making
Let
sure
me
you
pace
know.
myself.
I'm just making
All
sure
right,
you
but I
know.
just want to say thanks a lot for everybody, and I'd love any feedback. My email's jim@wellers.com. Send me a message on Facebook. I'd like to just know what you think of the show. We got some really great things coming up in the near future we want to share with you. But other than that, thank you for watching Weller Does Delmarva. God bless you. Have a good weekend. Be kind, be courteous, and be a Weller's customer. Bye.